Hello, everyone, and welcome to Only War Part 10, where we finally get back after a long hiatus of like 3 weeks. Because last week there were no people here other than me, Coast, and Phoenix, and they didn't want to die. So, uh,
No, that's not on the menu.
I mean, that was pretty much why we didn't play last week.
Yeah.
Because I was all ready to just like throw them to the lion's den, but they were like, no, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, the
No.
rain made me sick.
I said, remember what happened the last time we only had like 3 people and 2 of our people were out? No. Last week 3 of our people was out.
And
I
then
would
I said, yeah, I remember what happened. You exploded.
for 165 damage. Yes, I did.
Someone type in the Zephyr check command.
I don't remember it. Anyway,
I don't think Magi's working anyways.
Magi has been like sometimes working, sometimes not working all day.
Fine, I'll type it.
Cool. So yeah. You guys remember where we were? You guys remember what's going on at all?
We were in
You were
a
having conversations with a lot of people trying to find out about a bad man cult.
Indeed.
Something about a museum, talking to the curator.
Yes, the Blood Cabal. You guys.
So we can get
remember?
access to their cameras and see what the fuck happened.
Indeed. I believe that's what you were doing.
I barely pay attention.
I like have to remember the
I
names.
noticed.
I have to remember the names of all the dudes.
I mean, it's been 3 weeks, so you could probably give them new names.
There's one that I remember, and it's the most important one. So
It's the captain. Captain Morgan.
the lieutenant guy,
Better cable than Comcast. Get out.
Blood Cabal, better than Comp. What?
Well, it's blood cable.
Blood Cabal. You guys. Dracos, that was terrible.
Yep.
All right,
It
so,
was.
Jokes will not be silenced.
so you should tell me
Well.
about your characters. I think that would be the next thing that we should do. So
Oh, does that mean I'm first then?
that means
Yes.
you, then True, then Gamshid, then
Oh
Necromancies.
shit. Well, I play Naja. The feels like having been shot by almost everything at this point. Weapon specialist who's pretending to be a bodyguard right now. It feels like. Beyond that, she's sarcastic. She shoots things. She has lots of guns. And a sidekick whose name is escaping me because it's been that long. Smythe, that's right. Smythe is around too.
And his name is
He's being
Smite.
awesome.
So True, tell us about Natalia.
I play Natalia, the operator of the group. I pilot things because yay, and a bubbly optimist in the grim dark future of war all the time. Because how else are you going to survive, right? And my sidekick Dora, the drug addicted
Explorer.
explorer, who is usually the one sitting behind very 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 large weaponry.
Yes,
That's fun.
Yes, the chem addicted Dora. Indeed, Gamshid. Tell us about Harmon.
I play Harmon, the party medic, who has nearly killed his own party members and killed his own party members by first aid. His past existence over the past couple months has been, hey, aliens exist. Now here are some aliens. Oh,
Well,
hey,
I mean,
the things from the void, they exist. Now, you might be meeting some really soon. And that scares the ever-living shit out of him.
Hey, you know demons? Those are real.
Yeah.
God.
you know those things that we should be
Basically, his
shooting.
entire
You know about?
problem right now. It's like, hey, demons. Yeah, those exist.
I love those.
Just to remind you.
All right,
Demons are bad.
demons are bad, yo. All right.
Oh yeah, and his companion,
Uh,
a conscripted orderly from the ship.
Indubitably.
Necra.
My name is Zeka. I play Connor Jenkins, one of two pious brothers, who I follow a more technological path as a tech priest, and struggle socially, but make up for it with a skill set that not a lot of people have.
Indeed. Indeed. All right.
My associate that follows me about is a servitor who has all of the personality of a servitor and the looks of a servitor.
All the personality of a servitor. Damn. What a
That might be
fucking
more personality than a
charming
tech priest.
bastard.
What a bro.
All right. Sweet deal. And Phoenix.
All right, my guy's name is Martin Jenkins. He is the brother of Connor Jenkins. He is a Ministrum priest, so he is all about that God Emperor. Oh yeah, and if you don't like the God Emperor, his chainsword will make you feel otherwise.
If you don't like the God Emperor, he will show you the God Emperor's way.
I just want to take a moment and thank the Jaw Lover. What if we put a GoPro on a demon?
And then you take a sanity check, and you take a sanity check, and you explode into a pile of tentacles.
What if we put it on a demon?
I would like to put a GoPro on a demon one day. That'd be awesome. Just see the life of a demon and what they do.
Nah.
I'd probably puke a couple
I
of
get
times.
I get the feeling that the person that puts the GoPro on the demon is probably not the same person that gets to see the footage afterwards.
But
I
all of
think
them
that
taken.
person wouldn't either.
What?
Hey, Drow Lover, you want to do me a favor?
No.
You're not the Jaw Lover.
I just want to have him. I just want to have the Drow Lover put the GoPro on the demon.
Volunteers?
Hey,
Who loves me
hey,
enough to put a GoPro on a demon?
hey, you want to put a GoPro on this demon?
Nothing bad will happen.
Yeah.
All right, so how's this starting, Elf? What are we-
Okay, so you guys were in the city on the surface of Trek 6, or was it Trend 6 or Trek 6? It was one of the two. And you had just maybe gone to visit the Museum of Trexian Boro Triumphs, because there was like a killing there related to the Blood Cabal, as well as like 2 other killings in public places. One was in like a shopping area, and the other was in a park or something. Like really open, like brutal murders, like bloody symbols carved.
Was
in
that not the
flesh
one
of
in the museum?
Yeah. Well, all 3 of them were the same, basically.
There was a bar, a market, and a museum, right?
Yeah, you guys were going to the museum to check the video cameras, I think.
And then we did that, and we checked the curator, and he did not seem to be involved, I
Nope.
think.
He had no marks on his body.
Yeah, because you guys learned that members of the Blood Cabal have a lot of scarring. Because they ritually slice their flesh open in worship of chaos.
Worship of a madman.
Blood cabal. Sorry.
I just like that word, cabal.
It's a fun word.
It's it's like bubble. Anything with an L usually has like BL. Usually it's fun to say.
God damn it.
What a fucking sidetrack.
And the name for this episode shall be Non Sequitur.
Would you like to touch my bubble?
No.
Ask me about my bubbles.
So the priest
hate
gets
you.
shot, right? The priest gets shot. Like a tower just pops out of a corner and shoots the priest.
Martin Jenkins just flops over. There's like a dart sticking out of his neck, and he's dead.
And his last words are bubbles.
Okay. Anyway. Nah.
So what are you guys? What's your plan, guys? Because remember that you also have a contact within. Well, you don't have a contact, but you have a name within the Imperial Guard Arbites of this particular planet, Lieutenant Paskowitz, who
And we
was
found out.
basically the lead investigator on all 3 of these murders.
Oh, because
Did we
last
find out
weekend-
that he was in the security footage of the museum?
wasn't that the name of the
I-
guy who was supposedly the cult leader?
No,
No, he was the guy who was leading the thing though, and we had bad. He was like a bad
you
guy.
had bad feels about him, but he was in charge of the investigation, basically.
Okay, never mind.
I
My
want
notice.
to apologise. Someone just came in. I've been asked to jump away for a second.
No
There's
problem.
an important thing.
It's all good.
I'm really, really sorry. I'll try and be as quick as I can be.
No problem.
No problem.
If I could remember correctly, our tech priest failed his role at trying to figure out anything with the
With the cameras, yeah.
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 If
Oh,
I
by the way,
remember
guys, I remembered this after last time, but we have Peer Underworld, which may be useful.
Indeed.
This is true.
You do have Pure Underworld.
Now, who has the fellowship to make use of it?
Not me.
Well, you get like a plus 20 with that contact.
Yeah.
Pure Underworld? What the fuck is that?
It's like from our peer Underworld, like a peer.
You can call in favors with that with a undisclosed Underworld
person.
that you know, and you also get plus 20 fellowship to interacting with that said person or persons or group.
Well, if anything, I think right now we should go talk to the captain or lieutenant or whatever the hell he is, and figure out what the hell he knows about this.
If I'm remembering what we did in past weeks, I don't really like that idea because the signs are kind of pointing towards he might be that person that's leading the cults.
Well,
That's
yeah,
what I was thinking.
the person who sent us here told us that.
Yeah, and if we go and talk to that person, we might just tip them off that, oh, hey, we're looking for you.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta take a chance.
And sometimes you ruin the entire operation.
Again.
But again, the primary word here is sometimes. So
Yeah. Sometimes you just
say-
gotta stick your head in that open jaw and say, "Go for it, buddy."
Sometimes you have to put the GoPro on the demon.
God damn it.
This is gonna be a recurring thing. Is this our new goal as a team on
Yes.
Only War?
Put
Yes.
a pic recorder on a demon.
all right,
Yes, we
ripping
still
up
have
my
one, right?
ripping up my rug and putting the pentagram on right now. Hold up, guys. Anybody got any candles?
I actually do.
I'm gonna need a blood sacrifice to do this. Oh, I'll just get chicken. Never mind.
I mean, Phoenix, we're in Orlando.
Wow.
Orlando has UCF, one of the largest universities in the United States. We could just pick
UCF,
up some random
Universal of Chicken, Florida. Got it.
University of Central Florida.
I prefer Chicken Florida.
I like mine better.
What
more-
the hell are we doing? Oh,
more-
right, Anchor's not back. That's why we have returned to our
Well,
base level of shooting shit.
I mean,
That's
I will just. This is all you. You can talk about whatever you want and do whatever you want.
We've looked
I am
at-
not going to direct this in any way.
Well, I already put my 2 cents into it. I said what we should probably do. You guys, if you guys want to do some counter offers, let's do it. What do you guys think? We're a team here. We need to do this as a team.
I want to look at the evidence surrounding the bar
Surrounding
Bar.
because
Oh, the
We've
bar.
only
Yeah,
looked at-
there was one murder. There was a bar and.
So you want to pretty much go to all of the murder scenes.
at least 2 of the 3, please.
I'm up for that. That's not a waste of time. That's something that would probably help.
You guys hear Natalia whimper? Oh, shit. Cool.
Speak up.
Speak
wish
up.
I
You
had a-
can't,
I wish-
you can't whisper as Natalia. You fuck up your connection, remember?
It's true. I'm sorry. You hear her whimpering. If only we had a car.
I love that he still managed to whimper that, even though he's speaking louder. It's
And it
impressive.
actually, and it's
If
still.
only we had a
That's
car.
like-
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a hive world.
Yeah.
I mean, there might be transports. It might be one of those kind of hive worlds.
Yeah,
look,
but
are there hover cars?
Not as far as you can see. Like outside, it's like cramped streets and. I mean, when you think about like the type of environment it is, think like Asian back alleys. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Like it's
Okay.
very
Yeah.
tight. There's a lot of neon. You know, it's very close. Sort of.
So,
There might be like hover cars around here, but that's probably at the upper highs for all the rich people,
Yeah.
not
see,
not the slums.
when you say hover
Yeah,
cars,
no.
I'm kind of thinking like the Fifth Element, like all those cars. Like if you drop down, you'll see cars going that way, that way, that way, that way, and it'll just
Are you
keep
thinking of
doing
Star
that when you go
Wars?
down.
Should
No,
I just
Fifth
link him
Element.
an image of a land? I'm just gonna link an image of a land speeder.
You guys have seen Fifth Element, right?
A long time ago. I need to actually rewatch
Yes, I've
that.
seen the Fifth
Like the
Element.
beginning when he's in the taxi and he's going down, and
Here,
there's like
here.
it's like layers and layers of cars.
Click that link and just think multipass, and you'll be fine.
Just think multipass.
Yeah, those
Oh,
would be the two police guys.
Yeah,
From
that's
the
exactly
element.
what I'm like. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
So
Like,
yeah, let's
That's
go
a military
to that
vehicle,
bar.
so no, we're probably not going to find one of those around here.
Are we all agreed on going to the bar?
Let's go to the bar. I had a great time
Nope.
last time we went to a bar.
Harmon looks over to Natalia and says, "You remember that chemical that purged all that alcohol out? I can do that again.
don't do that again. Don't,
Don't drink. Don't drink, and we won't have that problem.
Harmon. I
We-
hate you. And then I walk it.
We need you to
Start
be
walking.
peaceful.
Mm.
One drink. How about that?
What was his name?
I've already
Ruby
started walking.
I'm following.
Alright, so you guys are headed towards the bar where the murder happened?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you end up outside basically after. Actually, do you guys know how to navigate like cities? Can you like make? Because you're
I
just like
have navigate
we're just
surface.
like we're going to the bar. Like it's not the
I
same
can give
bar
a
you were.
navigate
It's not the
surface.
same bar you were at.
I do not have
I-
navigating service.
I'm capable of rolling navigate surface.
My target's 53.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'd rather have you do it.
Um,
Unless I have access to something where I can plug my brain into it. Yeah. Try you.
Plugging your brain into stuff
Well,
is like your answer to everything.
I'm
would,
going to
like,
go up
duh.
to.
a
I'm gonna
map
go
from
up
my
to
data
a
slate make
regular.
that a pass.
That is a pass because I'll give you a +10.
Okay. So Harmon looks down on his data slate and it's just like, yeah, we go down that alley, make a left there, make a right there, 2 more lefts, I guess, and then we should be there.
Yeah, and you end up at a bar called the Broken Path. You as you step inside, like through the door, you go up a flight of stairs to the bar, which is like located above another building. You know, like it's the second floor of a building rather than the first. Sort of like, you know, small doorway leads up some stairs and then it's up there.
Purely out of curiosity, what would be the first floor under a bar?
Under this bar, it looks like some kind of mechanical repair.
Okay.
Like
That's
you
pretty-
can
that's pretty
hear welding through a closed
God.
garage door, basically.
So, alcohol above, sparks below.
Yeah.
Excellent. I like this.
I just like
Well,
the
at
fact
least
that
it's
you
not a
can.
strip club below.
I just like the fact that you can sit on a stool and start to take a drink and then feel like the rumbling below you, like. God damn
It helps. It helps it go down your throat.
All drinks are shaken.
That just did not sound right.
All drinks are shaken.
Not stirred.
Okay.
Anyway,
Oh, God.
Yeah.
you guys head inside and you can see in the bar. It's sort of like a well lit establishment. You know, it's sort of like drinking lighting, as you would in like a regular bar these days.
So not well lit.
Well, you know what I mean. Like it's
Yeah.
not dingy, right? You wouldn't describe it as dingy.
How rough and tumble are the people?
I mean, you know, they look like, you know, everyday sort of folks, you know, workmen and you know, laborers and, you know, like a well mix of like, you know.
Okay, day laborers,
People.
physically stronger than me.
Well, yeah, no, I would say 90% of the people in here are physically stronger than you, but there are also a couple of you know, like what look to be like clerks or, you know, so on. Like it's just a place you go once you're done work, sort of thing. Like it's not a particularly rough and tumble establishment, I would say.
What time of day is this? Just
Well, it's like evening because you guys went to check the murder at the
right. Yes, we didn't actually spend. Never mind. Sorry. For
Yeah.
some reason, I thought we actually spent a night somewhere.
No, well, you
No.
did, but then you went to go check the murder at the museum, and then you came here,
No, we didn't spend the night.
didn't you?
No,
No, it's
like
it
the
was
middle
the
of the
same day.
Oh, you're right. You're
Been
right.
like the
Okay,
afternoon.
yeah. So this being full evening
this
makes
would be
perfect
the
sense.
this
Okay.
would be the
No.
evening. Yeah.
I had this
So-
written image of like workers being in a bar at noon. I was gonna be like, so the priest about these workers.
But yeah.
I mean, these people are clearly just working the night shift.
No.
You know,
Anyway,
there's
sorry.
there's a big sort of like burly bartender behind the bar. He looks like he's probably like 6'6" and like 260 pounds or something. Like he's like, you know, like got some weight behind him. And he looks at you guys as you come in and sort of gives you all a nod and then like ignores you if you ignore him, basically. So it's up to you what you want to do. A couple of people look up as you enter, but it's like that passing thing where you just like hear footsteps behind you and you go like, oh, okay.
I can't
And you
hear
go
anyone.
back to your drink. You know.
Oh look, those guys are not aliens. Huh? Surprise.
Hey, they're not coming to kill us. All right.
I
Harmon
will
actually
point out again,
finds-
Nanja is walking around in stormtrooper armor
Yeah.
with Smythe in stormtrooper armor. So I don't know if that's okay, but
Team?
Hi.
Harmon decides to take the lead.
we went to a bar.
We went to the bar where one of the murders happened.
Does the bar
So-
have cameras?
We're trying to find that out.
Don't know yet.
It's
They-
late evening. It's a bar that's not rough and tumble, but it's where a lot of day laborers go to drink after they're done working.
Can I take out my data slate and then scan for tablets? Scan the area for a camera?
I mean, you could also look around.
Yeah, you could look around.
Is there cameras anywhere?
Why would I want to? I want to
Well,
swear.
I mean, like, if I do it this way, there's a chance I find cameras we can't see.
That's true. There could be cameras hidden in the beer mugs. You're right.
Well, you can roll,
Well,
target it.
All spec
Uh,
scanner could spot it.
There's like just a pass.
Okay, so you don't see any cameras. Using your scan,
What kind of
Cool.
establishment is this? No cameras.
there's no sort of like particular security or anything.
So while Connor's fiddling with the data site, I actually go up to the bartender,
Okay.
and I'm basically like waiting for him to give me my full attention.
His full attention.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Okay.
I'm waiting
Like
for him to
expectantly
give me
waiting.
my full attention.
Sorry.
So
Yeah.
you walk up to the bar and he turns around to you and he goes like, "What do you want?"
Got any quieter places that we can talk in the back?
He sort of looks at you suspiciously. And then over at your companions, who, yes, two of them are wearing stormtrooper armor, plus there's a tech priest very obviously with you, and someone who looks like a ministerium priest with, like,
Oh yeah, I'm wearing the robes.
robes and fucking seals and shit.
Got that staff
Um,
with me and everything. I'm like,
Yeah,
I don't know any better.
exactly. And he's like,
I have a wrench hanging off, and
Wait,
I-
did the
I
servitor
smile
come in
and
with us
wave.
too?
smile and wave.
probably.
Oh, good.
Excellent.
it's like we're the circus coming into town.
So he looks at Harmon and he says, "Who are you?"
That doesn't matter. This is a investigation regarding recent events.
I already talked about recent events.
Different group.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
Okay,
you know how these things work. Paperwork doesn't get filed away properly.
He just shakes his head at your bullshit and, like, heads to the back area. And he shouts at one of the guys who's sitting at the bar. He goes, like, "Andres! Watch the counter!" You know, and the guy sort of, you just hear him nod, like, okay. And the big bartender guy leads you into the sort of like back, looks like a stock room or something.
Mm-hmm.
And he closes the door behind him, leaving the others outside. And says, "What?"
Damn.
Could you give us a recap of what happened here?
Well, closed up. Everything was good. Opened up. Dead guy.
I remember hearing from other places that there were ritualistic markings on the corpses. Were there here?
Dead guy. He was dead, that's all I can say for sure. I don't
you
know
check?
anything about any ritual anything.
Do you have a medical degree? Was he definitely
You're
dead?
not here, fuck off.
Yeah, it's,
I fully expected other people to follow me behind.
Oh yeah, I definitely followed
He
behind.
wouldn't have he wouldn't have gone into a private room with fucking 6 people and like just stood there. Fuck that, no.
no, no,
Almost-
not
almost
just nice to be at
certainly
that
did
bar.
not follow.
In that case, are there any like mechanics sitting around in the bar?
Well, the
Me?
bar itself is untended because this guy's back talking to Harmon.
But there is a mechanics shop down below.
Yeah, there is.
I was so tempted to just walk in there instead of.
Well,
up
I
here.
mean, you can go there if you want.
Don't let the tech priest follow you. That's gonna go badly for them.
Okay. Anyways, back to me interrupting story. Sorry.
It's okay. So when you say like ritual stuff, the bartender like looks, shakes his head. He's like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
You don't remember any details past a dead body.
Nope.
Check his body.
Do you remember what the people look like that were dead? Sorry, person.
Some guy. Never seen him before.
Didn't frequent the bar at all?
Never seen him before.
Can I actually try to notice to see if he has any markings on him?
Can certainly give a try.
Perception has a 40. I'm trained in awareness and scrutiny.
Yeah, you good.
Boom.
Alright, so looking at him, you can see that there doesn't appear to be any markings on his, like, not obvious, like a neck scar or, like, much scarring on his arms or anything. No, it doesn't seem like it.
Take off your clothes.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I can actually get away with testing that.
Please take off your clothes.
So he sort of, like, grunts at you and continues. Are we done here?
Sure. I walk out.
And he comes out behind you and, slides back behind the bar. Have you guys done anything while he's been in that room, by the way? Just to give you guys all a chance to, like, if you have anything you want to do.
That would have taken roughly about the same time as it would, I guess, to do all of my stuff on the device.
Probably, yeah. What about the rest of you?
You know what? Is there someone manning the bar now, or is he just? Because he said someone come and man the bar for him.
Oh,
right?
no, there's no one manning the bar. It's just, like, one of the guys who's, like, sitting there with his, like, mug of beer or whatever is, like, clearly a regular or something that he, like, said, like, mind the counter, sort of thing. There's no one actually behind it so much as there's just, like, a drunk looking after it.
Okay. Do I? Harmon's gone. Do I reach over and grab a bottle? Is the question.
I mean, you could always roll against your willpower for it.
No
No,
need to
no.
roll against your willpower for roleplay. Like, she'd
I mean,
either.
sometimes you just have to leave things to chance.
I mean, she'd either do it or she'd not.
Yeah. No, I don't think. I don't think she would. I say I'm gonna head downstairs, check out the place with the interesting stuff, and I look around, noting people here.
So you just like declare that you're headed back downstairs.
Yeah,
and
I'm
ready to
going
go.
back downstairs.
So headed downstairs. I assume you're looking for a door into the machine shop.
That is my general plan.
So
Yes.
you see like a grubby, like a grubby sort of like steel door that as you push it open, it sort of creaks like open, and in the space in front of you, there's like what looks to be sort of like a tractor or something, like it's got tank treads on it, like a treaded vehicle. But it looks like a workman's vehicle, you know what I mean? Like a digger or like a bulldozer sort of thing.
I don't care. It's a
Um,
vehicle.
The
I'm in
Jenkins
heaven.
brothers and me are the only ones left in the bar right now, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, Naja and Smythe are just be following Natalia
Okay, there you're
because
just gonna go with her.
clearly she might be getting herself into trouble,
So
and the
okay.
brothers can handle
So
themselves.
you two go. Naja and Smythe follow Natalia and Dora, and as you guys enter, you see this guy turns like you can see from the bulldozer basically. There's a bunch of sparks sort of like kicking up around this one guy, and as the door opens, you see he turns around and like flips these goggles, these big like heavy welding goggles, like up onto his head. And it's this little wiry dude. Like, he's probably, like, 5'3", and, like, skinny as all hell, and basically covered in, like, dirt and soot and stuff, like, from just, like, not caring about that crap,
Oh.
you know?
My goodness.
So he
He's
turns-
a solid 1 inch taller than me.
So he turns around and he goes like, he looks at the group and he sees 2 people in stormtrooper armor, and then the 2 who are sort of like a bit more grungy looking, And he goes, "Whatever it is, I didn't do it."
Naja hears that, just looks at the door, just closes it behind her, and then just stands there.
Oh, you didn't. I believe you. Oh my god, can you show me what you're doing? I pull out my equipment, and I'm like looking over the vehicle, and then every once in a while, like I'm walking towards him, and I'm looking mainly at the vehicle, but I'm like glancing at him, like, oh my god, look at this guy.
He's
What
just
do you guys
looking a
think?
little bit nervously at the 2 people in stormtrooper armor.
Oh, don't worry about them.
And says, who are you guys? What are you doing in here? I didn't have anybody plan to come by. What can I...
Was he like on one of those like rolly things where you go underneath?
No, it was like, he was just like kneeling sort of nearby
okay.
to one of the treads, like resoldering something, basically.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
but kind of hanging out of his pants, that kind of thing.
It's kind of hard for
Oh,
us
so he's a
to
plumber,
hang
not a
out.
mechanic.
No, it happens with
No,
mechanics too.
no,
Believe me,
but
I've been to
Phoenix-
plenty mechanics.
Phoenix, his butt can't hang out of his pants because he's wearing like dirty overalls.
Oh, he's wearing kind of like a jumper kind of thing. All right.
Yeah.
That and he's 5'3" and built like a stick.
Yeah.
There's no butt to hang out.
Ain't no butt.
Hey, I've seen sticks with some butts. All right.
Sticks with
It's
some
Necron! Kill it! Sorry.
Anyways, back to what you were doing.
I like walk up to him and crouch down and look at the vehicle. What seems to be the problem? And I have a look over the vehicle.
Well, I mean, not really wrong with it. Just trying to get it running more smoothly for our, friends upstairs and everything.
What kind of vehicle is this?
It's like a bulldozer.
Bulldoze.
Oh, right,
The
yes,
fuck?
right.
For our friends upstairs, does he mean the? You mean? I look at. You mean the bar? Why do
Well-
they need a bulldozer? What the fuck?
Well, I mean, people who work drink there. I mean, they brought me this thing and they said fix it, so I'm fixing it, and then they're gonna go when they get it. Yeah.
I bring my bulldozer home from work all the time.
Honey, I'm just gonna take the bulldozer to the bar.
God damn it! I'm tired of you yelling at me. I'm taking the bulldozer and I'm going to the bar.
Not just gonna like quietly like in the comms to Smythe, so like just watch the door, and she's just gonna walk over and stand behind him while this conversation's going.
Okay.
Mechanic, because this is getting shady as shit right now.
He just goes like, he looks up at Nadja like, yeah, so yeah, I'm
Metal
just,
leg going-
turns back towards Natalia like, yeah, so I'm just, sort of preparing it and stuff.
Can I make a judgment on how his repair work is?
Sure.
Do you want me to roll something for that?
Maybe operate mechanical or whatever it is.
Tech use for
That's the
repairing.
one I mean. Tech use, yeah.
Tech use for repair. Okay. Okay. Cool.
Because you'll be able to assess like his work.
Right. Let's see here.
Sucks.
Total pleb.
He's breaking the bulldozer.
Yep.
He will not be able to bring the bulldozer home.
3.
3 degrees of
Is
success.
he? Yep. 3 success.
Yeah.
3 degrees of success.
So, yeah, he, I mean, it looks like he does a passable job. You know, it's not like super mechanic or anything, but it's passable.
My lady boner just went away. Ugh.
Oh. I was about to say
over.
Natalia was swooning, but yeah, no, that's
Move over, pleb.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, well,
Does she
You
take
know,
the
you
job
could-
over for herself?
a little bit. You know, you could do this, and I start working on the vehicle instead.
Yeah. Are you actually like just ignoring him to work on the vehicle?
A little bit. There was a lot of like glancing at him, and now I
Hey,
look
hey,
at him.
don't touch that! I've been working really hard on that. Like,
I turn around and just give him this look like, yeah, I can see you've been working on it. Let's not do that anymore.
Poor baby. Poor bulldozer. Poor baby.
what a jerk! What a jerk!
Just show me on the doll with a bad mechanic touch to.
Show me on the doll. Show me on the doll where the bad mechanic touched your bulldozer.
See, now I'm just seeing them like a tech priest saying that to the machine spirit, and God, that just got so much better.
I'm just seeing Bob the Builder right now, just like
Yeah.
one of those alive machines. It's just like points to the door. There, he touched me there.
Okay. Good times.
So what are you doing, Natalia?
I'm trying to make
You're
his
trying to
work.
fix. You're trying to fix
Because-
the bulldozer. Okay.
Yeah, because the bulldozers
What about-
was
what
really
about-
interesting here.
What about Connor, Martin, and Harmon? Because Harmon will have come out of the back room. Connor and Martin have been standing around. I don't know.
We've been standing around letting these guys work. I'm staying with my socially awkward brother,
Uh huh.
you know, keeping him company.
Being wingman for life.
I mean, if
basically-
any of these men like poke your fancy, Connor, let me know and I'll help you. But
Uh,
I don't understand what you mean, Martin.
I didn't think you would.
So basically, Harmon walks out, ignores the presence of the bartender, heads directly over to Martin, goes, "That man was possibly the most unhelpful person that I've talked to in the past 5 months. And you know which fucking regiment we're part of. Or were part of."
I
I
refuse to
lean
believe you have
closer.
an income.
I
He's
lean
a
in
bartender.
closer and I say, "I recommend some roughing up of the people here to get them to talk. Because it's either that or there are literally no details to extract."
Wait, do you just-
Chainsword out.
Do you just whip out? Do you just like whip out the chainsword and like rev it up in the bar?
Oh my fucking god!
He wants me to rough up some people. We're
All
roughing
right.
up some people.
Okay, so as soon as you,
Naja just quietly
as soon
takes
as you,
Natalia by
like-
the hand and walks.
as soon as you like,
No, does Nadja hear the chainsword?
Yeah, it's a good question.
no,
Do I-
you couldn't hear it because Natalia's busy working on a bulldozer next to you, so she's like,
Okay.
Yeah, you can't hear
she's like
shit.
grabbed the blowtorch.
Yep. You're like, yep. Excuse me,
Does
sir.
Nadja
Get out,
get
get
like
out of my
spidey
way.
sense? There's bad things
I
happening.
just
I
imagine.
mean,
I just
we do have
imagine Natalia
combines.
being just like,
Oh, we do have combeads.
Natalia being like, "Excuse me, sir," pushing the mechanic over onto his butt and like taking his welding gear.
Yeah, basically.
Like-
that's
So
that's
basically,
accurate.
the moment Martin takes out his chainsword, on the combeat, I'm like, "Nadja, get up here. You're not here."
Oh man, I can.
Of course,
Like,
immediately as soon as you activate a chainsword in an open bar, everybody starts pulling weapons. Like whether it's just like we pick up a bottle and smash it, and we're like, what the fuck, like, and everybody's like very tense, like watching what you're doing.
You're funny.
I saw you mental image of like not just like hand laying on this mechanic's shoulder because she's about to start asking questions and just like, you need it upstairs.
I
May the
I
God
just want
Emperor
to
be with
imagine
you
as
all.
soon as the chainsword comes on, Martin goes, "Have you guys heard the good word?"
The bartender
Um,
leans under the bar, and he takes out what looks like a fucking like pump shotgun, like a deck clearing shotgun, basically, out from under it, and he points it at Martin, and he's like, "Get the fuck out."
I'm actually going to take this split moment to try to do a fellowship check of we are members of the Inquisition. We are here to extract information.
Okay.
Is the convict still on?
That's gonna get you
Did we not
killed!
hear this?
31.
Oh, nice.
So what do you say? Because
I'm like, we are members of the Inquisition. We are here to extract information. You have thus proved unhelpful. This is your last chance.
Naja at this point is bustling upstairs.
The
as well.
the bartender, not phased by your statement of your affiliation, is like, "No, this is your last chance. Don't start shit in my bar. Get the fuck out."
What do you think is faster? Your shotgun or my chainsword?
He shoots you.
Let's do this. Roll the fucking initiative. I'm going after this bartender.
Remember,
Was this
everyone
conversation
gets
enough to at
+1.
least get to the door, or
You're like
am I gonna
halfway
become-
up the stairs,
All right, so I'll be there like next turn or something.
Yeah,
Turn to me? Okay.
basically. Roll initiative.
Naja, ever late.
Roll initiative, guys. I don't have a map for the bar, so if you want me to like lay one out, we can. Or if you want to just go with like these are the vague things that are happening, we can.
Yeah,
also do
let's do this in our heads. I think.
that. Okay.
Remember, everyone, +1.
Come on, 8.
I just pressed up even though I haven't rolled anything today.
Yeah, we have yet to roll anything, so
Woo, 5! He's faster.
I love how you're just like I wonder what's faster, me or your shotgun, and I'm like, well, bullet.
I shoot you. Oh god.
Okay, I have to add you guys to the I have to add your tokens somewhere, so hang on. While I do that. We got Harmon, we got
You told me to
Natalia,
come,
we got
right?
Naja.
Naja.
Yeah, did you?
You did. Naja,
What?
did you?
Yeah, you
Because
did.
I was totally not paying attention to the
Coast did say we were needed upstairs.
Yeah. So if you follow her,
I
no,
like
it's
your
completely up to
D1.
Natalia.
Oh my god,
Okay.
this is a bunch of bar hooligans. Leave Natalia downstairs.
Guys,
Only one
I-
she is the fucking guy with the shotgun.
Necro,
Guys,
you
do
can
I-
see your-
No. Like I rolled my D10 above, but I forgot to add my agility
Oh.
of 3. So that was the quickest way that I could think that gives me a
Guys,
number that
do-
I am allowed on roll 20 to drag over.
do I have tokens for Martin and Connor?
Yes,
Yeah.
I sent you a token last week.
Do I? Okay.
Because we had tokens the first time we played with these guys.
Really?
Mhm.
Let's put
Yeah.
a GoPro on the
What
bartender.
map were we on?
They've
you,
never been
Carlos.
on a map, have they? No, they haven't. They have never
No,
been on.
they've never been on a map, so
You go ahead and put a GoPro on that freaking bartender. First thing you're gonna see is his head getting chopped off.
I mean, but we get to see like on the little head harness, it just like rotating in the air, them bouncing on the ground.
And then it's showing his body. Yeah.
I love how
Confident we are.
confident you are. Yeah.
I
They are
am
just-
protected by the God Emperor, alright?
That's true. You are.
I am
You do
protected
have the
by
God
my
Emperor
crystal
on your
armor.
side.
I do not believe a bunch of bar hooligans are going to kill me.
I am protected by the God Emperor. Yeah.
And
okay.
That and I'm pretty tough, and I don't think a beer bottle does more damage than a knife.
Yes, you are.
But they're actually pulling weapons, you know. Because
Yes,
this
but
is
I
this
doubt
is the
a bunch
grim dark
of
future. Everybody has a weapon.
I doubt a bunch. It just reminds me of fucking Hot Fuzz. Everybody here has guns. Like who? Everybody and their mom. Like who? Farmers. Who else? Farmers' moms.
Farmers' moms.
I think this was Connor. Sorry, guys.
I would
People
hope that's Connor. Because goddamn, if that's Martin.
Yeah,
And then I
that's
can't-
the token I gave you
Can't
last time.
remember what
It's the brat.
I can't remember what Martin's was. I'm looking for it.
That's all right.
Mine
Just put,
was brat.
just put
Oh,
any random
It's this
thing.
one. It's this one.
Oh, okay. That works too. Yeah, there he is.
What a
You know, it's a shame you didn't keep that flamer. That'd be really fucking good right now.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah.
You know, someone does have a flamer. It's called
But I'm not trained with it.
Squire.
I'm not trained with it, so it would be like worthless.
True.
You don't need. It's a thing that spews flame in an arc. How
You
much
actually
training
don't
do
need
you
to take ballistics checks with it. You don't need
How
to
much training would you need? Anyway, so
with a real flamethrower. I actually grab it, but
Knowing
yeah,
not being trained, I just pointed at the ground and set myself on fire.
I mean, the God Emperor would probably approve.
the God Emperor.
Cleansing with holy fire, yo.
His name is the God
No.
Emperor, and he is mighty.
For one thing, I don't know why this is on my desk, but I mean, let's just there you go. See that's you, Phoenix.
I'm fine with it.
Yep.
You know, I just remembered there's a dude that you guys never dealt with in one of my maps that never came up again.
Oh shit! All these farmers are actually Imperial Guardsmen. Shit!
Oh my God.
I just need a token to add to the initiative.
They dropped their quarterstaffs and put up their dukes.
Oh shit!
Oh,
All
God,
these people
no.
draw omniscient axes.
Oh no! And Phoenix quits.
Some
Martin
people just are
dies?
strong
I'm gonna
enough
laugh
faith in
my
others.
ass off if I just shotgun him to death right now.
Do you know how amused I would be? Oh, he's back.
Yeah, I had to restart my roll.
I mean,
It's being
there's-
stupid.
There's toughness and then armor that covers all portions of the body.
Hey, it's possible to just the bartender could keep rolling Righteous Fury until Phoenix is dead.
He's
Yes,
gonna
I rolled Righteous Fury 4 times in a row.
the bartender is just gonna keep dodging me.
Oh yes.
I'm not being funny,
Because
right? But
That's-
like,
we need another repeat of those fucking pilots.
Yeah.
that's what I
Okay.
was going to say. Like,
Yeah, I mean the pilot was shitty, and he managed to hold you off for a pretty long time.
What was that, like, basically 4 minutes of fighting for control of that?
4? I
Airship.
think you mean like 20.
It
20
took,
minutes?
almost, it took almost the whole session, honestly.
Yeah,
Like,
it did.
All right, so it is time, ladies and gentlemen. The first person to act, the bartender.
My surprise face.
Shoot me, bitch!
Wait, do all of them have shotguns?
No, just one of them.
One of them has a shotgun. The others have a sworded. I will assume. I will roll for what they have as I get to them.
Pool sticks, knives.
This guy actually has an omniscient axe. I rolled for it.
Power sword, you know.
Hand
Power
cannon,
fist.
sub revolver, you know.
You know.
This guy has an ogren like bodyguard.
Are there
This guy
Yes.
ogre in
actually
here?
has.
This guy has an ogren bodyguard. What?
This guy actually has an inferno cannon for a weapon. I rolled for
This
it.
guy has a fucking grenade launcher. You know.
This guy's the God Emperor. He just
In-
decided
in
to go
a
to
tiny
war.
little bar room.
Yes, this guy is the God Emperor. Yes, Phoenix. That's.
I think
That
That's
is
the
one
thing,
thing
like-
on the table. Yep. Uh-huh.
that's the thing. Like, if people complain about it, Elf, all you need to do is say, "Well, you guys were complaining about there being no loot. These guys have loot. All you have to do is take it."
I mean, there's loot in every single bar that we just have to take. Now that we actually have the ability to do that as
All right,
members
so
of
this
the
guy's
mission.
gonna shoot the fucking shit out of Martin. Okay, let's see. 2d10.
You could have just told us all you know, but you know that's not my problem.
He hits you,
All right,
and
I'm going to
Let's figure it
dodge.
out.
Combat shotguns have scatter. What does scatter mean?
If
Let's
you get
find out
additional
together.
Degrees of success. Basically, if you get degrees of success, you get additional hits. It's for
Oh,
every
sweet.
2.
Okay,
For every 2.
I think it's for like neighboring people though.
yeah, but Martin and Connor are standing right next to each other. That's for
This
sure.
is true.
I dodge.
I dodge. But do you dodge,
point-
Connor?
I don't know.
Point range gains 10 to hit plus 3 damage. Short range 10 to hit. Any longer weapon suffers -3 damage.
I don't know, man. Like
Oh.
I'm sitting down and stuff. There's no way that like
So basically, you
I
get
expected.
hit. Yeah,
aye.
is what you're saying. Okay, all right. I'm just making sure that we're on the same page. Okay, so you are going to take 8 damage with 1 pen.
Where
To
to?
your head, actually.
So here I'm looking at it right now. So scatter is 2 hits for the same person if it's within point blank range. If it's longer than point blank range, it spreads to more people.
Okay, so it wasn't point blank. I mean, it's like across the board.
I'm not yet. Well, I'm like,
That's fine. I just wanted to because
Alright.
I was looking at it right.
For sure.
So
So,
that
Connor, you take 8 to the head, basically, with pen 1. So let me know what that is. Like.
That is 8 to the head with pen 1. I've got 6 armor because of the stormtrooper stuff and my 4 toughness.
So you're
So
fine. I feel like there's a rule we're missing when it comes to that, but it's fine. I feel like there's a rule we're missing when it comes to that, but it's fine. Phoenix.
Which part exactly?
Well, just that like a lot of weaponry becomes pretty useless, like as time goes on.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like it seems correct that like this Joe Random shotgun who would completely mutilate the random people around him in the bar, like is not puncturing through the same degree as it would onto like stormtrooper armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Stormtrooper armor is like basically the best armor Imperial Guardsmen can get.
That's true. Harmon, go.
I draw my laser pistol and basically dive under the nearest table, try to turn it into cover.
Okay. And that's your turn? Cool.
Yeah.
This guy is going to come after you after seeing you dive under the table because he's like nearby. And he's got like what looks like looks like a lead pipe or something. Like just an improvised.
I'm just gonna rip this off the wall and start beating you with it. Fuck the plumbing.
Well, like improvised metal weapon, you know.
Yep.
They are mechanics after all.
So he's gonna come at you,
True. He probably has one in his back pocket.
and he's gonna miss.
Yay.
Miss. Natalia, you're up.
Nadja, did you not add your initiative, by the way? Because I'm looking now and you're a 0.
I rolled an 8. Sorry.
Oh well.
Yeah, okay, so... well, my turn. What am I doing? How's this guy reacting? Is he reacting after Nadja left?
He's sort of
Not
curious-
left in a hurry.
He's sort of curious as to what you'd run off to. And he's like, what's going on?
Don't worry yourself about that. Sit down, please. I'll give him this look that's like, yeah, you should probably sit down.
He's like,
I love the good cop, bad cop going on here. It's great.
he just goes like, okay, and he just sits down on like the tread of the bulldozer.
And it starts moving and he gets crushed.
Dun dun dun! Final destination.
Wow.
And then I say, Dora, watch him. And then I
Look,
go back to
I'm in the mood for everybody to die right now, alright? Everybody,
Right, yeah, that's
I
my
want
turn.
everybody in this bar to die.
Okay, cool.
I keep working on the vehicle.
Naju.
Okay. Aren't I still running up the stairs?
You are. So the
Okay.
start is you running up the stairs to the door.
Can I take an action for this as well? Like
No.
just like not even using the comm beat or anything?
Well, I mean, you can. Yeah.
Yeah, that's sort of my. It's like, Harmon, how bad is it in there?
How bad is it exactly? Past like 15 or so hooligans.
I mean, there are probably like a couple that are attacking you, and then a couple who are like ditched out the door as soon as like run past you guys towards the exit, like that kind of stuff.
I want it.
Some people coming out the door, some people left
In
behind.
fact, like
probably
you
no
get
more than,
shoulder
like,
barged on your way up the stairs by like 2 guys as they're coming down. Cause
Cool.
maybe like 6 people fighting.
Something
Thank
went
you.
wrong, hasn't it?
That's it. That's
okay, wait, that other guy he didn't go. So that guy is gonna pull the last pistol and he's gonna shoot at I guess probably at Martin because Martin's holding a fucking chainsword.
He's pretty scary.
And he's gonna hit. And he
I can't dodge twice, so.
is going to deal last pistol.
Not yet.
So what part of the body?
I will tell you in a second. It's to your
Alright.
it's to your body. And it is
The body.
Reported.
it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do shit. Connor.
I'm gonna like sort of turn my head slightly and glare over at the barkeep who shot me
Yeah.
and shoot my eye laser at him.
If you think I'm scary,
You got
You
the
have a
eye
baleful
laser?
eye?
What the fuck?
he does. He has eye lasers.
Wait, he has
punk
a
ass.
baleful eye? How did he manage that?
Because it's one of the choices I can have.
Yeah, it is
That's
one
like
of the
your
choices.
unique.
Yep, it's allowed.
With a tech priest, I think there's a couple of choices you can take that are like
Yeah.
that.
Me and Nick were talking about our characters while we were making them. I was like, that is
So-
badass.
So I hit him by a degree. I don't know if that matters.
I don't think so with a baleful eye.
It's a single shot last pistol, so no.
Is it a last pistol?
It's a
a
last
hot
pistol.
shot. It's a hot shot last pistol.
Okay.
Really? Oh, I thought it was just. Oh, never mind. Sorry, I'm thinking Rogue Trader one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think it makes any difference.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
It does for pen, because a hotshot last pistol is 7 pen, a last pistol is none.
Oh, I meant the
And
by a
also
degree.
the bonus
Sorry.
damage. Ah, but no.
So it's a D10 plus 4.
Yep.
Slash roll 1D10 plus 4. 5 damage.
5 damage. You singe this guy in the chest with your laser eye. He's like, ah, fuck!
And then I'll get like I'll stand up, and as I stand up, like my mechacandrite sort of arcs round with
Yeah.
the work knife
Mm-hmm.
filament, like sort of scorpion poised
Okay.
around me,
Okay, cool.
and like I'll keep my hands like
Okay, cool. Yeah. So you're in like a closed posture, but like your big army
Yeah.
is like angry. Okay,
is not pleased.
Martin.
I'm going to charge the guy
Okay.
with the chainsword.
Okay, you're just charging the bartender.
And then instead of screaming, I'm going to be like, better hope the God Emperor loves you. And just swing at him.
Okay.
What does charge give you again? I can't remember.
Plus 20.
Yeah.
Plus 20.
Cool. 2d10. I'm pretty sure I hit.
He's gonna attempt to dodge. He does not dodge.
It's all over.
I forget what the thing for that is. 1d10 plus 2.
For a chainsword.
Common craftsmanship chainsword. 1d10 plus 2.
Yep.
Actually, I have 2 chainswords, but I'm not going to whip out the other one.
Not even gonna bother with a good chainsword.
He doesn't have a
Well,
good
I mean,
chance.
I literally could double cut this guy right now.
Anyway.
But 6 damage.
6
Oh wait, no, it
10
has
damage.
red ink, so 10 damage.
Pen 2.
Are you adding your strength?
Plus your strength, yeah.
Oh right. I didn't add my strength. My strength is 3, so
13.
13 damage because
Yeah,
the plus
you just,
2
like,
is the
you just like
penetration.
tear this bartender a new one. You just like rip your chainsword straight through him and he just drops.
Ow.
There's like blood sprays out his back as you cut into his stomach. The blood sprays out his back as he ruptures, and it just like covers all the bottles behind him on the wall and stuff.
I'm just gonna like smile, a creepy smile, and be like, "That's what heretics get."
Poor bartender, he didn't do shit to you.
No, he didn't.
Harmon!
Am I actually engaged in melee with that guy?
Yeah.
You know, he's point blank range. I have a laser pistol.
So shoot
Let's
him.
see if I hit him.
Yes.
I don't think I hit him. I'm gonna check.
No. 86
I don't.
definitely doesn't hit him.
That's my turn.
Okay. That
Because
guy's
you can
gonna,
only shoot once per turn.
that guy's gonna, yeah, you can. That guy's gonna fight you. He's gonna hit you.
I'm gonna try to dodge.
I thought you might.
E8.
Turns out he has
I
a
don't-
power fist!
I don't
I
know.
rolled it. Boom.
No.
You hear the sickening crunch of Harmon's skull.
He does 6
Yeah,
damage.
get to revolve.
He does 6 damage to your face.
I take no health damage. Yay.
Indeed. Natalia.
Thank you, like Care Space Armor.
Until something else happens, I'm just gonna keep.
And there
working.
goes one
Unless you-
witness into a bloody quivering piece of chopped liver. Yep, that's right, Tinica.
Make a tech use check, Natalia. See how you're working on it.
Yeah.
Like how well you're doing.
Hey, I okay, sure.
Do it, yeah.
Let's do that.
Woo!
Whoa.
Party!
Let's see if this bulldozer is gonna have nitrous.
God,
You're not
no
doing
one
so
degree of
great.
failure. Not doing so great.
Turns out that the engineer who was working on this before you did some things that are non-standard, and
Yep.
you have run into them without knowing that they were non-standard.
Yeah.
And-
I'm like, what the fuck is this? Did you do this?
I just imagine like a Han Solo thing with like, no, this one goes there,
Yep.
and that one goes there.
God damn it, Chewie.
You gotta know it. It's the one that goes there, right? It doesn't have a label,
What are you
but you
doing?
gotta know.
What are you doing? The wire's supposed to be from there to there, not from there to there.
Yeah.
Why are three of these blue? They should be 3 different colors.
Where'd you get your license to be a mechanic of God Emperor Jackbox?
Yep. There's some shouting like that at this guy.
Guys, like, I'm
What have
sorry.
you done?
It works just fine until you started messing with it.
You. There's this rage.
Meet Natalia's new helper.
Nadja, it's your turn. Yeah,
Take them under her wing.
Natalia's new
Uh,
companion.
Conscripted
I'm
into
assuming
the
at this point
Inquisition.
I'm at the door. Yes?
Uh-huh.
I'd get Smythe to kick it in and just aim in and just... I mean, does it look like there's... Well, no, of course there's people still fighting.
Yeah, there's a couple guys still, like, wheeling
Who...
around. There's a guy with a last pistol who had shot at Martin the last turn.
Well, I wouldn't know that part, but I mean, like, I'd see
What?
the silhouette
He's
of the
standing
last
there with a
pistol. Yeah, okay. Shooting him. Missing. Okay.
On form.
Did you? You're not above 100 to actually hit something yet.
Not yet, no. Wait.
Bust in like the Kool-Aid man, like, oh shit!
Let me
What's
just
the other
double check
person-
that. It's been a
Yeah,
while since I
Nadja
played
just
this
like
character.
fucking SWAT teams the door open, like.
Yep.
XCOM's it too. Shit, I had such a high chance.
Cross is the only person I know this whose average rolls resemble, like, if you were to list them out, the age list of an old person's home.
It actually hits.
I know, right? The best bit is I can hit on a 90.
It's just like the XCOM
I
thing.
love,
too.
Not good enough.
I love how Nadja just like kicks the door open, shoots, and yeah, it's just like XCOM where she doesn't shoot the guy, she shoots like 6 feet in the air to the right of the guy.
Oh no, she shoots me. It just does nothing because you know XCOM. You can shoot your own people, but it won't do anything to you.
Wait, that wasn't a named shot. What am I doing? I can fire a second shot. Oh, never
you can't.
mind.
And
Never
you
mind.
You can't fire a second
It's
shot.
one attack
It's
per
one
round.
attack per turn.
God
You
damn it.
cannot fire a second shot.
I can attack
Oh.
twice per turn, but that's because I took some things.
Anyway,
Doesn't even matter anyway.
This
So
dude's
proud.
gonna,
Either
So
way,
proud of that.
seeing the laser sort of come for him. This dude's gonna wheel around a little bit and fire at you. He's gonna press a couple he's gonna like press the clip into the bottom of the last pistol, like, you know, and then hold it tight and fire. Cause
Oh,
you're
I know what that means.
Cause you're in fucking full stormtrooper armor. Like he's not just gonna do that. Pew!
I mean, yeah.
I mean, so the other
use my
ones. But
flashlight on you.
The other ones are wearing like stuff over it and like that kind of thing. Like you're just like I am a stormtrooper, mofo.
I specifically said
And
I
you just
like,
SWAT
disguise
teamed the
them.
door down.
This
You
is true.
just SWAT teamed. You could be the Arbidace for all he knows.
This is
Alright.
true. I'm just a shape in the door that just fired a laser at him.
Yeah.
Actually,
All right. Anyway.
All I imagine is like Gumby shooting somebody. I'm a shape in the door.
I'm trying to roll dice, Phoenix. Shut up. So he's gonna hit you.
Okay.
And he's
Phoenix,
gonna
you-
deal.
I'll roll my dodge.
Okay, yeah, roll your dodge.
That's a pass.
Yeah, you.
Damn.
You.
Damn.
Where was that when I was
This guy,
trying to
this
roll
guy
the
aims
hit?
directly for your chest, and you hit the deck just as he fires, and it just like burns a hole in the wall behind you, like nasty
I only-
fucking burn mark.
I'd like to more say that I just like ducked back behind the door frame because
Well,
I didn't
like,
actually enter the room.
However you want to do it, I don't care.
Yeah.
See, if I was doing it however I wanted to do it, I would have said I neo'd. Like,
All right, this guy's gonna run. This guy's gonna run in
Yes.
on Martin as Martin's doing his like, just cutting
What?
the bartender in half.
Why?
This guy's gonna run in on Martin like, you bastard, and try and get him with a stab. And he's like, the blood cabal will teach you a lesson, and stabs
Yay.
this guy.
Oh,
Hey.
good.
Don't kill that guy. Don't
he's
kill him.
going.
We
He's
need
going
him
in for a
alive.
stab.
Yeah,
He's
he's
going for
coming
the
in.
stab?
He's coming in for a stab.
All right, I'll let him stab me. I'm not even gonna dodge it.
Okay, he hits you. You
Okay.
feel a not quite regular blade slip between your ribs.
Something with a monofilament, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it deals. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum.
The moment that guy says the blood cabal, I'm like immediately into the we need him alive.
Deals 12 damage to you.
So I take 2 damage.
No, you just take your toughness. Because it has
Oh, it's
pen.
just toughness.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
It has pen. And you're going to make an insanity check for me, the first one of our entire game.
Yes.
insanity.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I like
So-
this.
Welcome.
Hey,
How do-
Phoenix.
How do you make an insanity check?
I will tell you in
This-
a moment. I need to look it up.
Phoenix, this is reminiscent of the last time you decided not to dodge.
I
How did that end for your character?
Phoenix, I just like
I
to
don't give a
say,
shit.
at least this isn't a corruption check.
My
It's
guy,
get
let me
terrifying.
tell you here, Drew. I'm playing in character because my guy just sees some asshole coming up with a knife, trying to pierce me through body armor.
what I figured is that like you weren't actually looking at him so much as like face towards like the guy that you've sliced, and you were just turning around. And this guy was like already up in your face by the time he was jabbing into you, sort of thing.
That's true.
So,
Either
like,
way,
you
my guy
didn't
wouldn't
see-
have
You didn't
dodged.
see if the knife was like a regular knife or what, so-
Because I just want to give you this imagery. Phoenix is playing a priest. He probably would have took his chainsword and cut off any tentacle that he sprouted from that corruption check, had it been one.
Oh, actually,
that's
corruption is what I meant anyway.
Oh,
Oh.
this is gonna be good.
Oh gosh.
Oh, this
Think
gonna
very
be
carefully about how
good.
this roll
Are you
goes.
going to get a third eye? Are you going to get a
right.
malformed leg?
I don't think you actually get like mutations from the first failed corruption check. It's once they start to
you
pile
get-
up.
Well, it's malignancies, right?
Yeah.
Which is like the more corruption points you have, the more afflicted you become, and it's reflected by
Yeah.
malignancies.
Mhm.
But I have to just like read it quickly because I'm not entirely sure.
Is it the
I knew I should have read over this.
Oh, okay. So no, you are going to gain 4 points of corruption, Phoenix.
Automatically.
Well, that's just what you gain, yeah. From being touched by this thing, and as you gain more corruption, basically you will take certain tests that will do certain things. You know what I mean? Like
Right,
up,
it's
up
that
to
Oh,
a,
yeah,
up,
that's right.
like up to a total of 100, but your first check is only at 30.
Like,
you know what
yeah.
I mean?
Okay, so first question: how much damage did I take? I take 12. I have
minus
40
4,
toughness,
so 8.
so 8 damage. All right.
Mhm.
Just wanted to
That
make
blade is
sure.
Scary.
My blades are scarier.
I'm not sure.
Do your
No, I'm
blade
pretty sure-
ignore
I'm
a
pretty
person's
sure they're
armor
not.
altogether?
Connor.
So I've just seen this guy like stab this man and shout
Something about the blood cabal.
something about the blood.
And now he's laughing maniacally as he like twists the blade in Martin. You know, like he's got the dagger in him, and he's going like, you know, as he fucking twists.
We heard
it.
Blood Cabal, and we need him alive.
Man, that guy
I don't
seems
know.
like a baller.
I don't know how to take guys alive.
That guy seems like a baller.
Don't you
call-
have something?
called shots. Just chop off a leg.
Oh yeah.
Just make sure you don't critical him too hard.
Yeah, yeah. Please.
Right. So, I'm gonna get to sort of point blank range, and I'm gonna like move up, and then I'm gonna make like a cold shot at the arm that has the knife.
Okay. You take like a minus for a called shot. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
It's
minus
minus 20.
30.
Is it
Yeah,
minus
minus
30?
20.
Yeah.
It's 20.
Minus 20.
Oh,
But I get plus 20 for shooting at point blank range, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you do. Is it plus 20?
so it's the mine. So it comes out to a.
It's even then. Oh no, plus 10. Plus 10 because you've got the. Oh no, because I'm not used the standard shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just.
Yeah, you can't.
It's just the
aim.
roll.
Just the roll.
And I moved up his mother half action, so.
Yeah.
Boom.
If you moved up, you can.
My point blank is actually plus 30, so.
Did you roll?
All
I'm
right.
not seeing it.
It's
And
coming
also,
up. Well,
if
it
you
says
moved-
rolling the dice.
If you moved up, haven't you used too many
Definitely not.
actions?
Yeah.
Because isn't it?
That's
like,
true, you
called shot on
shot,
it.
called shot's an action.
Yeah,
Called shot
called
is
shot's
is a full round action. So yeah,
Oh,
you
is
can't
it?
do a called
You
shot.
can't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh right, sorry.
Move in called
My
shot.
apologies. So that I couldn't do that roll either way.
Yeah.
So what I'll do instead is, as I'm going up, start like telling this guy that like, cease desist. We're going to have to take you in. You're a member of the cult. We're going to have to take you into
So you're
questions.
just like giving him the
then
Miranda
reading
rights.
his
And as like the poised stinger, like I'll aim it at him and blast him from it with a really strong dose of incense.
Okay.
Vaguely disoriented.
He's not vaguely disorientated. Everyone within 2 meters takes -5 to weapon and ballistic skill checks.
Oh,
Cool. All right. Well, that includes Martin.
Me, well, it would include me, but I don't breathe like you guys.
No.
But it does include Martin.
it does include your brother.
Okay. Cool.
Oh,
Martin, you're up.
I'm going to grapple him, and the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to take the blade more into me and put him to the ground.
I love
You're
it.
gonna run into the blade to knock him down.
Yes.
Nice.
Pretty much what I'm doing is I'm taking his arm and putting it in me so he can't disengage from me, and then taking the back of his head and putting him to the ground.
As he's putting it in him.
Ah! So the
He's the
blade's
first-
sticking in for another
He's the
turn.
first
More
man to
corruption.
ever be inside of me.
All right.
And
Cool.
Phoenix, you're corrupted.
What? It's the first. Are you sure? What about the God Emperor?
I definitely burned down.
What about the God Emperor?
Oh no, the God Emperor is the first godly being to be into me. That's so good.
Okay.
Anyways, 4. I'm pretty sure I grapple him to the ground.
Yeah. Yeah.
But is that including the 5 points of penalty on your weapon skill?
What?
You've got 5 off of your weapon skill, Phoenix. Are you
But
sure
also,
that?
like, wrestling him to the ground, is that, like, what kind of action is that? Like, grapple?
It would be a post strength test.
It's a post strength test.
Yeah, I don't think he can beat you, so it's fine.
I mean, you could roll to find
I
out.
mean, I will.
Is he a pilot?
He's not a pilot. So you have him grappled.
I have him pinned to the ground. Like,
Well, I just don't know how that works in this system. Phoenix,
he has
is
to
all I'm
make-
saying.
he's grappled, he's put to the ground, and he has to, next turn he has to make an opposed grapple check to get out of it.
Okay, cool. Whatever.
And there's
Armin.
certain combat actions that Phoenix doesn't take. You know what? This time I'm going to aim. I'm shooting within point blank range. Let's see if I actually hit him this time. Oh my gosh, I actually do.
You do. You hit him in the body. Or
I
the
hit him.
right arm, actually.
Let me
Yeah,
look up more grapple
I
things.
don't do much damage.
'Cause I just wanted to take it.
That should actually be a +2. So that's
So
actually
what?
like a 3.
So it's 3. So it's 6. Is what you're saying?
No, it's 3 to the left arm.
3 to the left arm. Okay.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem to even feel it. Okay, this is the bartender guy. Natalia.
Isn't the bartender
Uh,
dead?
Like, yeah, same
Yeah.
thing. More shouting at this guy for doing non-standard heretical stuff.
No. How dare
But
you mess
seriously.
with this bulldozer?
It's holy!
I like this idea of like that we have this like a dramatic like fight camera going around, and just every now and then just kind of dips through the floor to Natalia just doing some repairs, and just back up to us.
And you just see her like pointing at something. Like, how could you do? I mean, what is this, Dora? Come and have a look at this. I've never seen something so dumb.
Okay, excellent.
We have the non-combat character doing non-combat things, and then we have the non-combat character with a pistol.
Hey, I can combat things if I'm inside a vehicle.
Okay.
Outside of vehicles.
He's allowed, instead of trying an opposed strength test, he's allowed to make a challenging acrobatics test. He
Okay.
can wriggle free.
If he has acrobatics
It's
trained.
not his turn.
Okay, I'm going to roll a 3-shot burst at the guy with the last pistol this time.
Okay.
Holy fuck, it hits!
Indeed.
So that's 3 hits. So that is boom, boom, boom.
Okay, he's dead. Yeah.
Well, shit.
He's got a couple holes in him. Okay, so this is the guy that was fighting Harmon. No, Harmon's guy got shot, didn't he?
No, mine's right after me.
Oh, yeah. So,
He actually didn't go.
alright, well, he's gonna go now. He's just gonna try and keep clubbing you. He's gonna fail. And Connor. Oh wait, no. Heretic guy. Heretic guy is gonna try and struggle his way free. Heretic guy is going to 6. Oh wait, no, he's not. 10 and 10 is 100.
I want to ask a question. Yeah, I want to ask a question quickly here. Could he just automatically deal damage by twisting the knife?
Well, I mean, the knife is in Phoenix.
Yeah.
That's true. With
That
the
knife has been-
buried in him.
Yeah,
actually
that knife
cause
should've-
more.
That knife should have done more damage to me.
Oh, okay. Well, I will roll it. If you're saying it should have done more damage to you, like,
Well, I put it more into me. I should be getting more
I'll
corrupted.
tell you what. I'll
and
tell you
shit.
what.
That's I'm saying.
I'll tell you what. I'll give you some damage, but not as much as if he were shoving it. And
Yeah.
we'll do corruption the same way because it's still touching you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you don't take that much damage. It's like 3 damage. But it is going to corrupt you, and it is going to deal 6 points of corruption. this turn.
All right.
Which means
Wait, how
you're
much
at
did you get last
10,
time?
which means
You're
you're
at
at 10, which means we have to do a check.
I thought the first check was at 30.
It's per tens.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just read it.
All right, bring it on.
It's per tens to see if you have a malignancy. So
malignancy.
It says for every 10 total corruption points a character gains, he must make a willpower test to see if his corruption is manifested as literal damage to his body and soul. The roll is modified depending on the number of CP the character already possesses, as noted, blah blah blah. If the test is failed, the character's corruption is given form. These metaphysical and psychosomatic scars are called malignancies and are randomly rolled on the table. Okay. So let me just check the corruption track. Okay, so basically it's a +0 because you're between 1 and 30. And then, like, if you were at 30 to 60, it'd be -10. If it was 60 to 90, it would be -20, so on. Like, down the
Then
way.
-30, then removed from play.
Are you rolling
Oh,
something
man.
or am I?
You're rolling a will test.
Take
do
a
I
normal
need-
willpower test.
You're taking a normal willpower test at willpower, basically.
Yeah, I have a willpower of 25, so...
Come on. So then you're rolling 1d100 plus 10.
Phoenix,
Yes.
you do have unshakable faith, which means you can re-roll failed will saves.
That's true.
Let's try it again.
This
Nope.
is the-
Still not good. Closer, but not good.
Still not good. Dun dun dun.
So do you want 100 plus what?
I'm
Plus
gonna
10.
roll. What? Why is he
I mean-
rolling a plus 10 now?
Because of his like total corruption points. Wasn't that the thing?
No.
He's still 3 under
No.
or over.
No, he's still over. So
Yeah.
I'm
It's close.
I'm gonna roll on the chart to see what you get affected with.
Okay.
Oh, good. What crazy
16.
What crazy shit does
Ill
our
fortune.
priest throw?
Ill-fortuned. Whenever a character uses a fate point, roll 1d10. On a result of 7 to 10, the fate point has no effect, but is spent anyway.
Wait, for him or for all of us?
For him.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Fuck it.
So Phoenix, your fate points might be meaningless.
Fuck it.
So basically, you feel less lucky. Basically,
Oh man.
feel downtrodden and less lucky. But yeah,
I'm
that,
never going to the horses again.
that guy's gonna try and escape that grapple, but he didn't escape because he rolled 100. So Connor, it's your turn.
I'm gonna beam him, but I
You're
called
gonna-
shot.
You're gonna beam him.
Yeah, but I'm gonna aim for his like stab hand.
Okay.
Ta-da! Nope.
No.
What are the numbers for like guns jamming and stuff like that?
Is your weapon reliable?
No.
95 and
yours?
above, I think.
Yeah, it's 95.
Oh, there's a special thing for baleful eyes if that's what you're using.
I would laugh if it
Yeah.
exploded and killed him.
It
No,
does
it
not
doesn't
explode and
have
kill
that
me.
Like an hour
There is
or
a special
so.
thing.
So like 95 is a gun jam situation, isn't it?
Yeah. So you need to go to what
Uh,
the baleful eye is on that page.
I know I've got it all listed down, but the long story short is that I have lost the use of the baleful eye and vision out of that eye.
Nah!
Just-
Ah!
page 205. I'll go double check exactly how long for.
Nice. Alright, well, we'll keep moving. Martin.
I'm going to. Well, I'm grappling this guy at the moment, but I'm gonna try and get the
Rounds
knife
equal
out of
to
me
the
while I'm.
degrees of failure.
Degrees of failure.
I'm gonna try and like grapple this guy's arm
So what's your ballistic?
out of me.
Okay. So yeah,
So-
you're gonna like pull. You're gonna like.
I'm gonna like pull his like. I've got him on the ground, his arm in the back, but it's in like my side.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try and like push it down so the knife goes out, and then
Cool.
No.
Alright.
so it's not stabbing me.
Shall I stop dying?
Do I get any pluses?
No, it's
for-
it's an opposed roll. So
It's
I have to roll-
opposed.
I have to
Oh.
roll against you.
Okay.
You succeed. He's not strong enough to hold it.
All right, so I get the knife out of me, so I stop taking corruption and stop bleeding all over the place.
Yeah, it's probably good.
That just might be a good idea.
And I'm gonna let
Maybe.
you guys deal with everything else because that's a full round action.
Indeed. Harmon?
Let's overcharge and try to kill him this time. Oh, wait, wrong button.
Yeah.
I don't hit.
No, you don't. Natalia?
I am not a good
Cutting
person.
back to
fight.
Natalia. Natalia?
Isn't it the guy? Isn't it the guy who's gonna smack Harmon?
Yeah, you're right, it is. But whatever, let's do that.
Yeah.
I'm not particularly worried about him. He doesn't hate anything
Yep.
because he's shitty.
Okay.
Where-
It's pretty standard what's going on down here. It's me
Yeah, but
yelling at
can
this
you
guy.
roll? Can you roll techies for me? Just like
Yeah, I can. I can absolutely do. Let's
just to give me an idea of like how good you're doing.
I was two points off last time. Let's see how I do this time. I am wow.
Wow, this thing is way more fucked up than you gave it credit for.
Yeah.
Like the entire as you find like these weird things that this engineer has done to like make it run,
Yep.
you
And
realize
I'm
that
just
like
getting-
you're like stripping off the armor plate of like the side of it, and you realize that the whole inside is like this, like in all different ways. It's just completely fucking crazy. And the engineer's like, I can tell you how it works. Look, this one goes and it comes through here and then it goes out the back, but it's like completely not the way it's supposed to be. Like,
It's
You-
such a good thing.
You just
Connor's
see
upstairs, 'cause
rage
he'd
on.
probably be tearing
Like,
people apart.
I am Natalia is literally shaking with rage and pulls
For the
out my.
purpose-
I pull out my las cutter and just bang it down there and look at him like, I need you to be quiet now.
For the purpose of this encounter, Natalia has gained the frenzy trait.
Hatred and competence.
Yeah.
Magic.
So remind me, we have the one guy who's pinned and the guy who's fighting Gammy who's still up. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's fix that.
I want to stop fighting, please. I'm not good at it.
Yeah.
You gonna roll the hit first, or
That would be
there
the
was one.
20
I
at
was
start.
like it
Why
all
did that
ro-
switch?
What is going on? What are you? What?
Did it literally just swap to 12?
Yeah, it did, and
Apparently,
then it
yeah, I
swapped
can do
back.
that. It was
What?
originally 21. I
was
didn't know that you could do
21.
that. But if you grab one of the dice, you can actually move them back and forth on the list.
That's kind of.
That's kind of cool.
That is
But
kinda
yeah.
cool. All right.
Yeah, 21 is 3 degrees of
Yeah,
success.
you
So
fucking shoot that guy, and he's dead. He's fucking super singey dead. Indeed. So it's just stabby guy. And he's gonna try and escape Phoenix. And he's gonna do it. He's
It's an opposed strength roll.
okay.
So
We'll roll strength.
excellent.
He's
100.
gonna do it
Does
because
it?
you rolled 100.
Wow.
You could try and fate point that.
Yeah,
You
you
know
can
what?
try to.
I'm going to.
Okay.
So let
Roll
me
your d10.
then.
We
I'm
don't.
not gonna do it.
that doesn't do anything. So
And you
just-
lose that fate point
You
for
spend
now.
a fate point for nothing, and he gets up and he runs for the door.
Actual trash.
Someone needs to catch him.
Naja is still standing in the door.
Connor.
Runs towards the door. Runs towards the door.
Like I'm gonna barrel through and try and like block the door. Just like stand in front of it and stuff.
Don't get
be
stabbed.
Be the big man.
Don't get stabbed. Yeah. So
Be the big robot man.
seeing the knife in his hand, you can see that it's like covered in. First of all, it's covered in Martin's blood and viscera.
That's the best.
and,
Viscera.
and it's dripping. It's like red and dripping because of this blood. But you can see that there are like carvings in the metal. Unholy. They burn your eyes just to look at them. Not,
Well, only one.
not like burn, but like like when you look at something and it's like the sun and it's bright and you're like ah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. Like you don't want to look at it like directly.
Someone should strap that to a gun.
Odd.
No.
I'm just gonna like
That
slam.
that's probably heresy.
I'm just gonna like.
Are you sure?
slam my back to the door and just like stand there, like fight
Okay,
one
so
hand
like
over this side.
you're in
and,
front of Nadja. So like Nadja's in the doorway and then you're in front of her. Okay.
All right. I'm perfectly fine with this.
Can't wait for the
And I'm
domino
gonna, like,
effect to
I've got
happen here.
Yeah, I've got like the thing like it's like shaking with anger.
Cool. Are you actually attacking or is it just like you move and then you wait?
No, I'm gonna. You can take a half action to give yourself a second reflex, can't you?
Yeah.
I will do that.
Okay.
So what half action to like move over?
Martin.
I'm going to chase the motherfucker down.
I'm gonna pick myself up and cut him.
Well, no, I'm not going to come because I don't want to kill him.
Oh, okay. You guys are still trying to take this guy alive? Alright.
Well, yeah. I'm going to punch him.
You're going to
Okay.
punch him.
I'm going to charge punch.
Alright.
Josh.
Falcon!
Falcon.
What are with all these tens
Oh my god,
right
are
now?
you serious? 10, 10, 10, and 10,
Do you want to try to do
Are you
another fate point?
serious?
I don't have two.
Oh.
You only have one fate. Oh, good God.
Marvin.
Can I do a charge into a grapple?
No.
Hold on. Because there is a half action
Charge is
grapple.
a full round action, so no.
Oh, that's true.
Okay, then grapple.
Do what I tried. Charge and punch.
Yeah.
Just go for like the fully fledged like luchador dropkick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna take a shot. I
You hit.
think I actually do hit. That would be +2, so that would be 10 damage
The
to.
body.
Yeah. Please tell me he lives.
Alright, well, you hit him in the chest, and he's like, ah! Shit, like, stumbles a little as he's running towards the door.
Hopefully, someone can use that time to grapple him.
Natalia is clearly doing the things that she's doing downstairs.
Not even working on the thing now. Now I'm just lecturing at this guy. Like, this is proper procedure. You use this. Oh my god, you imbecile!
Are you going through his like workstation, finding colored wires, saying this is what this one's for, this one's that for?
That's amazing. She's just like
These
sitting
wires
there
are for the phase
sitting
inductors.
there yelling at this mechanic. Naja.
Not just going to. I mean, like the tech priest is basically filling the entire door, right? At this point, I apply my flamer to his back. No, I'm kidding.
I would advise against it.
Yeah. I'm just going to be on effectively Overwatch with like a rifle butt ready. So if there's the chance that I could get like good like rifle butting in to help subdue this guy.
Okay, so you're just gonna like wait and then hit him in the face if he runs by you.
Readying a melee.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just yeah.
Pretty much, you're trying to do
What else I can
non-lethal
do?
melee.
He attempts
Yeah.
to run by you and Connor. So reaction actions go.
Well, good.
I'm standing like I don't know. I want to
Reaction grapple?
him. Like, I just want to be in the way so that he can't move past. I don't know what that is.
I think that'd be a grapple.
So,
Yeah.
Pretty much.
basically opposed strength to chest, I guess.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he's gonna try and like push past you, basically.
Can I just give Necro like a +10 or something for
Sure.
me trying to pile in as well?
Yeah.
And just call that good? Excellent.
Do it.
There you go.
Come on, Necro, we believe in you. Come on, Necro. You.
Fate point it for the love of God, please.
He screams like the cabal will continue, right, more death for chaos, as he like pushes past you guys and like barrels down the stairs.
I'm impressed that this guy pushes past 3 people,
He
including
does.
a tech priest.
He does. You gave him the pluses and he
Yeah.
won the opposed strength.
Yeah.
I'm down an
Does
antidote.
Postal get her rifle butting?
No,
I
she did a
piles
+10.
in with
She
But,
did something else.
He basically like hits the stairs, and as he's going down the stairs, you can see he's taking them like 7 at a time as he like jumps down the stairs. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna-
when you're like
King Post-
when you're like almost falling down the stairs, sort of thing. Like
For sure.
Once he's
Does not
if he's-
just think to take a shot while he's running down the stairs?
I was gonna say, like, if there's a chance that I can get a shot at him, I'll take it. But I mean,
sure.
this is
I mean, if you want to try and shoot him, I'll give
Oh.
it to you.
fuck yes. If he's escaping, like aimed
He's gonna
shot.
be out.
if I
He's
can
gonna
do
be out
that,
on the street if you miss, basically.
I don't miss.
I don't miss.
Okay,
Uh,
and oh my god, 4 damage with 1 pen.
Is that enough to subdue?
Doesn't even phase him.
Take another shot.
He takes a brief singeing and he's gone. Like he's
I'm
out onto the
gonna,
street,
like-
turns left, turns right. You don't know.
On the-
He's out.
on the turn that Naja was taking like the shot as
Yeah.
he's trying to run away, I want to run and start getting onto my data slate, and I want to do the thing that I did before to get access to the cameras of the city.
Okay.
And technically, I was barreling like behind him the whole time.
Okay. So you guys are like chasing him down. All
I'm
right.
chasing his ass down. I'm taking those 7 flights of stairs too. I mean, this heretic tried to corrupt me. This bitch is going down.
He didn't try.
He kind of succeeded a little
Well,
bit.
Yeah.
I'll commit Senpaku later. Let's do this.
Senpaku? What the fuck?
Senpaku, yeah. I don't know.
I
that
don't
sounds
watch your
legit.
Chinese cartoons.
It's why you stab yourself with the sword.
Seppuku?
Isn't that Senpaku?
Seppuku.
Senpuku, whatever.
Yeah, Sambuka. Yeah.
You say Senpuku, I say Seppaku.
and neither
No,
of it
you
was
were the one
right.
that said Simpeku.
Sambuca.
Yeah, I want to commit Simbuka.
God.
Right, so
All
I'm
right.
gonna be
Anyway,
like, I'm gonna be like,
so if you guys are chasing him, let's do opposed agility as you like move through the crowds.
I'm not chasing this guy.
So who's
I'm chasing
who's like
this guy.
on his heels?
I'm on his heels.
All right, Phoenix is on his heels. Anybody else?
I mean, Naja, would be
Naja took the
following,
shot,
but
so she'd be
but-
a little further behind because she will have like stopped to
she'd-
shoot.
probably still be able to see where Martin's going, and therefore
Yeah.
follow Martin for hopes of getting a
All
second
right,
shot or something.
opposed agility, Martin.
I guess I'll try to chase after as well.
Whoa, I can
Two.
see Martin. I can see Martin blending
Oh
in
my
his
god.
crowd.
Martin just fucking, as this guy is turning the corner, this guy took the stairs 7 at a time, Martin took them 9 at a time. And he just catches him at like the bottom of the stairs as Naja's bolt goes over his shoulder and like tags this guy. The guy like gets singed, stumbles slightly, and then Martin like faceplant dives this guy's legs. Like as he's coming down the stairs at full speed, like plows the ground and like catches this guy's legs.
It's the kind of tackle that you see if you've ever played Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
It's that
I don't know. This sounds like the kind of tackle if you've ever watched the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I mean, Martin's probably as strong as a football player.
So I'll give you the grapple again, Phoenix. So basically you have this guy in a grapple. And there's a bunch of like people out on the street who have like stopped and are looking at you guys, and like there's like an area forming like where this scuffle is happening. Like, you know, the crowds have stopped moving, and it's like everybody's standing by, like looking and watching and seeing what's happening, kind of thing.
So just for some comedic
I'm gonna
value
take it out of
here.
out of initiative order, by the way, at this point.
Yeah.
So.
So for was the door to the mechanics place like right at the bottom of the stairs?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. So as this is happening, you crash. You guys can hear through the door my lecturing of this guy, just shouting at him.
I'm gonna take both of his
you
hands.
can just hear Natalia's voice, like, "Oh my god, what the?
God,
by
what
the,
have you done?
By the holy machine spirit, what the hell is this?"
I'm gonna take both of his hands and put them behind his back with my knee into his back. Like, you are not going the fuck anywhere.
I
and
mean,
if
he's
you
like
do,
struggling.
I'm breaking
against you,
something.
Right? He's like pulling and trying to get away from you, like to
Yeah.
the point, like you can see him straining to the point his muscles are like pulling. You know what I mean? Like he is like pulling so hard against you that he's trying to like he is like hurting himself to try and get away from you.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna walk up, and I want to knock him out by giving him an almost overdose of medical supplies.
Okay.
Have some
Do I need to roll
sedative.
for that?
Yeah. Yeah, you will need to roll for that.
That's pretty good.
I'm sitting at like a 90
I think
to
that seems to be
fail.
well within your range. So yeah, you managed to put him out.
I put him over my shoulder
You know,
and start walking
his
back to
struggling
our
gets,
hotel.
like, his struggling gets like more fitful and like, you know, less together, and eventually just like fades into unconsciousness.
I'm like bleeding out my side. I just throw him over my shoulder, staff in hand, using my staff as a walker, and start walking.
Even
towards the
unconscious, you can hear him like mumbling in his sleep, like quiet screams, basically. Like, you know, they're like these little noises that he makes, like while he's down, like he's having some kind of vision that like you guys couldn't even imagine.
Well, I keep telling you guys that guy seems like a baller.
Bad Necra.
When Bay talks in his sleep. I've been told that I talk in my sleep.
Oh.
Apparently I don't say anything intelligible though. And sometimes I just sit up and then just like immediately go back to sleep.
Well, that's not creepy at all.
Thank you for sharing, Mass Murderer Elf.
Elf just sits up in her sleep and is like, bubbles, and goes back.
See, now I'm imagining like a meerkat type thing.
That's what my roommate told me I did this. Yeah. Anyway, so you guys have this chaos dude.
Yeah, I'm bringing him back to the hotel. I don't care what the rest of you are doing.
This
Wait,
heretic.
are
I
we,
basically, I'm
are
looking
we,
at Martin.
are we
I'm just
going back to the place we had, or are we going back up into the bar? Or are you
I
really
think
going to
we
be
should go
walking
back
through the
into the bar.
streets?
I
with
think
this
we
guy
should
over
make
here?
the bar our new home.
The
We
bar
didn't
that you've like
mention that-
mutilated.
The bar that we killed the bartender and most of his
So
people
there's now
sitting
no
there.
owner.
Yes.
There's now no owner.
And was the
We-
congregation point of at least one cultist, so I mean, there's
Hey,
that.
we requisitioned this bar as the
Exactly.
Inquisition.
Shut up, Shrew.
Uh,
You're yelling at the freaking person. You have no say in this matter.
It's
Why
true.
you gotta be so
Are you
mean
true?
to Troop?
Are
Really
we-
killing?
Because Shrew ain't done nothing.
are civilians still
Yeah,
milling
there are a
about?
bunch of guys like watching you, basically. Like
Phoenix,
it's like
you
a
brought
crowd.
this completely on yourself.
Not just gonna stand like her, just lasgun in her hands, but like aimed at anyone, just at the ready, and just saying. I'm assuming the Voss, like the comm beat or something, or the helmet has a way of like broadcasting loudly, like some sort of outward speaker, just ordering them to disperse, and that there's nothing to see here, citizens.
Or you could yell.
Naja, you need to take a fellowship check.
I really hope not.
You kind of do.
Can I make an intimidate check instead?
Sure.
Excellent. I can roll in a higher stat. All right, let's roll this. And fate point. Okay, pass.
So a lot of people seem to figure they don't want to get caught up in whatever the fuck's going on because there's some violence happening, and they're like, "Oh, it's not worth my life to hang around." So they just like, "Oh yeah, nothing at all, yeah," and they just keep walking.
Never coming back
it
to this
is two
bar
people
again.
standing at the top of these stairs in stormtrooper armor with las guns and stuff. I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
you
it's-
can't look more official than that.
Yeah, but you know how crowds are, right? Like,
I
Oh,
will,
yeah.
Yeah.
as I'm trying to get access to,
counter an angry mob.
as I'm trying to get access to the cameras, I will combeat through, just saying, status.
Need to find a place to hunker down. Our past camp is inadvisable.
I come in
Alright.
over the comm. This guy's the biggest fucking asshole in the world. You guys should see this shit. Holy fuck. And then it just off.
you hear like you're like passively through the combi, like, but I try my best, like, you know what I mean, like.
You know,
You just hear a glimpse of like connecting the equalizer to the power coupling is standard 101 mech class. What the hell would it even do?
And that's a
You can-
I
you
will-
can-
I
you guys-
will-
You guys can hear this through the door, basically. Like,
Oh god.
so
I- Will
Alright,
we
I'm just
call it
carrying-
again.
I'm just carrying this guy back up to the bar, I guess. 'Cause
Yeah.
You guys want
we've already
from his bar.
purged this place
I
of its
mean-
occupants.
theoretically, you could also hide out in the mechanic's place.
It's true.
That might be about to be a
Theoretically.
back. Necro, what were you saying?
I'll just ask again. Status. Like, I asked a question and got 4 answers, but no one actually told me anything.
You know
I'm
what?
bringing-
Let's go check out that mechanic's place.
I'm bringing this heretic back up.
I will announce that everyone has to leave the bar.
Okay.
I don't know if,
Well,
I don't know if there's
every-
anyone else here.
There is nobody else there that's alive at this point in time. Like, there's like 3 mutilated bodies and like nobody else. There's half-finished drinks on some of the tables and stuff. Like, people ditched out. But like, I imagine you just turn to the empty bar and you're like, "Everyone leave!"
Mutilated
like
bodies
that.
just get up and start walking away.
Everyone leave the bar.
Official business of the Inquisition.
Does the tech priest sound like somebody who's been smoking a while?
No, well, I mean,
No, he's
Not
not.
Connor
always.
doesn't.
Not always.
He sounds like someone who's being auto-tuned.
Oh my god.
Tech priest pop sensation.
Tech priest shutter shades. One side of the
I
shutter
will.
shades has an eye laser.
I'm going to go downstairs to the tech shop.
Yeah.
Tell the mechanic that this place is being requisitioned, and that he has to leave.
Okay, I'm still shouting at this guy.
So he's like
lecturing
getting
him
a
about-
reaming off to the side, while
Yep.
Connor's like, "You have to leave."
I'm like constantly advancing on him as well, like backing him into a corner as I'm shouting
The
at
guy's
him.
like, I won't be in trouble. I can stay here. It's no problem. I'm not. I'll just sit in the corner over there.
Leave.
This is where I live.
I'm not asking.
I turn around. He knows something, not how to do repairs. And I look at him like, God damn it! He knows something about what happened though. So
Natalia,
someone
what?
take him and do something.
What? Take me and do something? What? No, I didn't do anything. I swear, I had nothing to do with anything.
You didn't do anything. Have you seen this?
Like after
I'd
like
like to point
hearing
out, like Nadja and Smythe are still just standing out front of the door, just trying to look like they're professionals about this, and there's just this screaming coming out.
you know what? In the process of this happening, what Harmon decides to do is he goes up into the bar, he picks up that lead pipe that someone was trying to bash him with, and he goes downstairs and knocks the guy out. Just bash it over his head.
why don't you just let him leave?
Is that good enough,
Just-
Natalia?
We're just telling him to leave.
Fine.
Just-
He wasn't
Let-
leaving. He literally said that this was his home.
Also,
A person does not want to
he was
leave their
being-
home.
He was being really suspicious earlier. He knows something.
Yeah, you just like clonk the dude over the head. You don't knock him
That's
out.
how hard I hit him on a scale of 1 to 10. A solid clonking.
A solid clock.
I'm not
I
sure
know,
how
I
that
know.
works, but you know.
above average thuggery.
Above average thuggery. Slightly more gangster than usual, yo.
Mm.
All right, well, I bring this asshole upstairs into the bar and start tying him to a chair.
Okay, so you tie this guy down. He's
And
gonna be-
also putting his knife on the table in front of him. Like, not in arm's reach, but he can definitely see it.
I will document this by sending photography to our boss.
Are we even in contact?
We must be in contact.
Yeah, I mean, you're sending data to Inquisitor Guildenstern. Back at the command, so to speak.
Like, well, I mean,
also,
I got to send information to Guildenstern last game.
But
so
that's what I'm
imagine-
saying. That's what you're doing? Is
No,
what you're
yeah, like I was like I wasn't sure what Harmon was saying.
saying? Well, no. I
like,
mean,
are we in contact with
That
person?
weapon's kind of like Martin's area of expertise.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean I'm not going to take a photo of it.
Sure.
And then
All right, so
I don't know,
you
like-
upload it to you send it to Guildenstern.
send it to a communal
I'm
Dropbox.
also gonna combeat Harmon to ask him to take a look at my wound.
Natalia comes upstairs in
You know what?
a
I do
huff
that.
and goes behind the bar, grabs a bottle, and then goes back downstairs saying, like, I have work to do.
Yeah, Phoenix, you get healed for 5 points.
Cool. I was just making sure that the wound wasn't infected or anything, but
I mean, unless Elf wants
Nah,
to like
you're
have
good,
me
you're
do
good.
other roles for corruption fighting.
No, you're good in that regard.
right.
So, yeah. Let's see. Okay, so you get a message back from, Guildenstern, within a couple minutes, basically. Though you basically, are gonna have this guy tied to the chair for a little while because, I mean, he's out, like, medically out, for a little while, like a couple hours at least. Anyhow. Okay, so, yeah. But when you get the message back, it isn't Guildenstern, and it's like a video call for you, Connor, basically through the picked recorder through your data slate.
I will go to the downstairs to the engineer's bay and speak there.
Okay.
It's significantly louder, but
Ghost, I hope you know your significant other is literally causing me potentially to lose my livelihood by doing things like that. So you might want to
Yeah, I'm aware. I
that.
told her.
It's like
There was a reason
hugely,
Mike was muted.
hugely problematic. So don't do that.
I'm aware.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah, I told her.
So anyway,
Just a moment.
Sorry, I'm a little bit pissed. So, yeah, you get a video message from somebody at the Citadel, and it turns out that it's the quartermaster guy that you met earlier. You know, the snooty ass
The
quartermaster.
that guy.
Yeah.
Yes,
the
that guy.
super stoic guy.
Yeah, quartermaster Guildenstern. I mean, not Guildenstern. Cornelius.
Sure, yeah.
And in his dry tones, he's going to say, "What you have sent me a picture of is something that you should destroy immediately."
Request for information on the easiest way to do this. Huh?
Melt it down.
Sure.
In the background, because you're in the mechanics place, right?
No, they're in the
You can
bar.
hear
They're
things.
upstairs, I think.
No, Connor did say that he was going down to the
Okay,
engineering.
Connor's in the machine shop.
Yeah.
Martin's upstairs. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm watching the unconscious guy.
So you can hear me working on this thing, like clank, 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 in the background.
So yeah, melt it down.
He's just waiting for Connor to reply. He's just sitting there, patiently, basically.
Any further information that we can use to deal with this? Is contact prohibited?
The less contact, the better. I would advise against any touching it with your flesh, for example. This is an artifact that has been wrought from rather volatile forces of the warp. The blade itself is not important, it is the inscription upon said blade.
My body has been replaced with the true flesh of the machine god. Will I be okay to hold and carry, or should I use tools?
It should not necessarily cause you any harm. It is the twisting of organic flesh that becomes an issue. Burn it. Destroy it. Don't.
No. Yes, sir.
I walk over at this time, at having heard some of this, and like, hi, and I hand.
I'll pull the data slate away and give you a sort of like horrified expression.
You're down here talking out loud. I give you, Connor, my las cutter. Here, this will help. And then I go back to work.
Oh, he just hands the last cutter over to Connor and then goes back to the bulldozer? Fair enough.
I like how you're still working on that thing.
It's gonna take a while. I basically have to rebuild this fucking.
Yeah, you fucking took it apart.
I'm gonna. Is there anything else we can do?
You have a captive?
We have two. One confirmed follower, one light suspect.
Question the
Fucking
follower.
heretic! If I have anything to say about it.
Question the follower. See what he knows. Find the source of this corruption. Anyone who can create artifacts like this or knows these kinds of inscriptions and can call upon the powers of the warp in such a manner is someone that we do not want around. Take care of them. Make sure that this heresy is purged from Trex.
Yes, sir.
I just realized, are these chips really loud?
Yes.
Yes.
So while this conversation was happening, I'm basically looking around the bar or in the machine bay if there's nothing in the bar for metal chains that are extremely heavy.
There's definitely some in the
workshop.
the machine shop, the workshop. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm basically going to be lugging it until I have a suitable enough to basically weigh this guy down inside the chair. And like tying him to the chair, like attaching his arms to the chair, his
Okay,
legs,
you're like really like pinning this
binding
guy
his-
down.
binding his like chest to the back of the chair, just the full 9 yards.
Not on a one getting free.
Yeah. If he breaks the chair, he's too heavy to move afterwards.
Okay.
I'm just gonna take the last cut on, just go upstairs and just melt. Like, just take it to the thing. I have no reason to touch this.
Yeah.
Melted into the desk.
All right. So, you guys are also going to see that I've taken all the knives from the kitchen and also salt and some liquor.
Okay.
Knives, salt, and liquor.
And I'm just going to pull up a chair right in front of this guy and wait for him to wake up. I don't care if it takes hours.
Fair enough. And
Just-
so you melt down the knife with the last cutter, thus destroying it and so forth. That's not going to be a problem anymore. It seems to have been melted into a fine metallic, sludge, basically, that you just eventually, not a problem, reheats into, pile of goo, basically. Once it cools, it's just a block of metal,
yeah.
It's not all the
We've
inscriptions.
got rid of the
The
inscription.
inscriptions
Yeah.
are gone, which is what matters.
That's what Cornelius
yeah.
let us know.
Upon disturbing the inscriptions with the last cutter, you don't actually notice that anything happens necessarily. Like there's no like flash of energy or any other thing that like I've that would be noticeable. It's not like there's a power of chaos that sort of flashes out of it. It's more that like it was probably just like a tool. It wasn't an artifact so much as it was like a tool.
You don't mean
I'm not
power
so-
of warp explodes.
No,
So it was like the rune itself had power.
You guys know what it means. You know what I mean.
Yeah,
when
for
it's
sure,
like
for
when you burn runes and stuff that like they resist or like there's some power there or anything like that. It's not like that at all.
Like,
So-
I imagine it's similar to like how tech priests use like oils on stuff, and that makes them blessed. This is just their way of blessing a bad thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
They write swear words on it or something.
Yeah. I just scribble warp swear words on it. So Phoenix, you wait for this guy to wake up. It's gonna take a couple
Actually,
hours.
while waiting, I'll basically look
That's
at
fine.
Martin and like, you're trained in torture too, aren't you?
I'm a priest that hates fucking.
He's a Ministorian.
Heretics.
Of course, he's trained in torture.
Duh.
gonna have
what
fun
what
in
else
a
would you
couple
learn in
hours.
priest school?
It's just like looking over to Martin is just like, we're probably going to have some fun once he wakes up.
Oh yeah, I have a couple of ideas in mind.
Pliers for nails. That's fun.
Well, giving him a bunch of scars, like, and also putting salt in the wounds, plus alcohol
Goes for the
really
blade
fucking
god.
hurts.
He goes for the flayed gods. He likes that kind of stuff. We need to do stuff that he doesn't like.
Starting to skin the guy would be good too. We'll figure it out once he wakes up.
Takes several hours at least before he's awake. It's like dead middle of the night when this guy starts waking back up.
While I'm waiting, I also make myself a sandwich.
Yeah, there's food in here, isn't there?
Nom nom nom.
I make myself. I get a big thing of bread, cut it in half, put some ham in there, maybe some cheese, some lettuce. Just wait.
Did you check that it was all standard issue God Emperor cheese?
Oh, I made sure it was. I
just
don't
assumed
use
that-
anything but the God Emperor, brand.
I just assumed that all of the food on planets like this was just pills.
No,
Is that not how it works?
it's imported,
like-
I think.
Is it all actual food?
I'm actually not sure. I don't know what the lore is on Warhammer 40k food.
This is the
Anyway.
first thing I've ever seen with
Anyway.
Warhammer 40k, so I have no
Yeah,
idea.
it has like no idea. I have no idea.
Let's glaze past this. This is
Yeah.
not important.
What's the food like? Please tell me.
So you wait a couple hours, and then he gets up, sort of wakes up groggily from the sedation. It's probably like midnight, maybe 1 a.m. when he wakes up, and you can hear him wake up because he starts struggling against the chains, like almost immediately, like trying to pull, and you can hear them rattle.
Oh, no, don't do that. And I kind of grab his nose and start twisting it a little bit. Stop.
He just,
Okay.
like, smiles crazily at you as you twist his nose. He doesn't give a shit.
Twist even more. Stop.
You should let me go.
Now, why would we want to do that?
So he can leave. That was a rhetorical question.
The powers I serve will come for you. They'll hunt you down. They'll destroy you.
The powers I serve will hunt you down and destroy whatever power you serve.
I don't think so.
I think so. Now,
We'll agree to disagree.
let's talk about the powers you serve, shall we? You have some information I want. Putting knives on the table. And I'm not a very patient person. I'm going to let you know that right now. I hate heretics, and you're a heretic. I hate you. So we're going to do this the hard way first. And then the easy way. See if you lighten up a bit. And then the hard way again.
You think you could torture me? You're funny. You're a funny guy.
I'm going to take a knife and start scalping him.
Okay. He screams as you scalp him, obviously like, ah! Ah! But he's fucking grinning the entire time.
Uh-huh.
He fucking loves this.
I'm only going to scalp him so much that part of the inside of his head is showing.
Okay.
And then I'm going to start pouring salt into his head.
Okay.
It's literally salting the wound.
Again, the guy sort of screams, but he doesn't look like he's in pain.
Then I'm going to push the part of that head down and just wait.
Same shit.
Oh, he's going to be screaming for an hour,
Yeah.
at least.
He will.
I'm gonna.
He'll fill this whole bar up with his wails for, a good hour.
I'm
This guy
gonna.
is very resistant to torture.
Is like a bucket, or like a barrel, even maybe,
Mm-hmm.
and just whatever is in it, make it not in it, and fill it with water.
Okay.
Waterboard him.
This seems like a more apt direction to take
Psychological, not physical.
than trying to damage physically that which damages itself physically for its beliefs. This feels akin to trying to torture yourself, Martin, by reading scripture.
A little bit.
Connor does have a point.
Fine, I'll get my book.
Okay.
I'm gonna read to him.
That would actually probably work better.
Yeah, probably.
I am going to start reading scriptures while you waterboard him.
Okay.
Whoa, I didn't say. Whoa, I'm providing the tools.
You know
guys-
what? Harmon's going to be the one to actually waterboard.
And we're going to do this for a couple of hours.
Alright.
Yeah.
Roll me something, because this is like...
Torture's a skill. Roll the torture
Uh,
skill.
Do you want me to roll intelligence instead of Medicaid?
Probably.
I'll just roll base intelligence then, 53.
Okie dokie.
I already used my fate point.
I feel like you don't succeed.
Nope. Neither of us do.
This guy is like clearly the will of chaos is strong in this one, and he is broken already. He has tortured himself to the point that nothing would hurt this guy. You know what I mean? Just like he seems not to enjoy what you're doing, but just to be almost indifferent to it. You know, like if you're not gonna let him go, at least he's getting to do something. You know, sort of.
Yeah. To scare this guy, we're gonna need to have like a sanctioned psyker. Presumably.
Oh god, psychos.
All right. So I'm guessing we're not getting any information out of this
No,
guy.
you won't get shit out of him, especially not this tonight. You know what I mean? I mean, you might
Alright.
be able to try it again, but you've already figured out that basically your method of torture is not effective.
Martin?
I
Your choice if we leave him alive. I go to bed.
will stay and like using whatever storage banks I have or whatever, just like recite things. Obviously because I have the utility Mechandry, it produces blessing incense every 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Like douse them in it. Just repeat like freeing scriptures. Like
Okay.
parts of the scripture.
Exercising. Yeah.
Yeah, like parts of the scripture about like freedom or recovery or things like that.
Okay, so you're basically trying to
Freedom, recovery, purity.
like trying to like burn him with freedom stuff.
I don't know. You cast Cure 2 on a zombie in Final Fantasy, the motherfucker dies. Let's see if it works in this. I don't know how it goes.
I mean, it's a good. I mean, roll something for me, like so I can judge.
I mean, is it intelligence? I don't know.
Intelligence as the good one to go to for stuff like this, I guess.
Yeah.
Or fellowship. Actually,
Uh,
probably not fellowship because that means you're agreeing with them.
Like, yeah, like I guess it's not like tech use. Like,
It's like intelligence or fellowship or something.
I have no idea.
alright, we'll take this intelligence roll, see what happens. I need to go here and then I'll do the thing.
That
Wow.
does not-
So,
Wow.
It's like spraying him with Febreze in his face.
Sadly, what you've been doing is you've been reading scripture from like the holy machine spirit, you know, like text basically of like movement and like, you know, it's not really like to do with people and exercising so much as it is to do with vehicles and machines and exercising. So you're like
yeah,
you're like
you go to what you know.
your like experience doesn't necessarily line up with the effectiveness of the text on this particular guy.
Look, all I'm saying is if this guy has an engine, there is no bad spirit in it.
Good to know.
If this guy had any cybernetics, we probably would have figured out.
All right, we'll do a public execution in the morning.
Let's just kill him now.
Nope, I want everybody who's part of this to know we're coming for them.
Oh, great. So we can walk into ambushes whenever we walk around.
Why not?
This seems like
If anything, somebody with them were probably in the crowd already outside and already know we're hot on their tail.
my
So
feelings.
let's show them we're not scared.
My feelings on the matter say that if anyone was to leave the bar as a result of the actions of this evening, what would perpetrate from that is they would be already at naught, because assuming he wasn't working alone, which all evidence points towards, we would have to deal with more people regardless. They will already know. All we do is alert everyone else to the situation. We make this a public show. The God Emperor is here, and people who do not align with our way are going to suffer.
Pretty much. So we'll wait until the morning, and then we're going to do an execution in front of City Hall.
Cool.
Nice.
By the way, is there a power source, like a proper power source in the mechanics room? I assume there is.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, so if anyone needs to recharge their lips, if it's lads,
yeah.
I can do that for you. You can do that for you. If there's a power source.
I don't know. My gun gets replaced by my gun's energy is like food. I don't know how that
Yeah.
works.
It's true.
40k is pretty weird.
So does anything
Hitler-
happen during the night elf?
Whoa! Before we go on to that,
Yeah.
we, as intelligent people, should take this guy's tongue out before he swallows it during the night. Harmon,
I already said that I'm going to sleep, and the tongue's an easy thing to just cut out. Just don't get bitten.
Harmon,
Just don't get bitten.
Harmon.
You're going to have to wake him up. He's in one of the rooms sleeping. You're just in the main room. Do you wake me up?
Yeah. You're the medic. This is your
What?
job.
This is your job.
What,
Strip his
Connor?
tongue.
That's an easy thing to cut out.
Strip his tongue.
Come on. I'm basically like, dig through like pockets, pull out knife, and I'm just like, it's easy. It's like cutting a piece of meat.
I'm just
Strip
gonna
his tongue.
cuss.
Stand up,
I'm gonna cuss tongue out.
Well, I'm definitely not there to see that he's already done it. So strip his tongue and stem the bleeding. We don't want him to drown in blood.
I was just gonna
Fine.
say, does he drown in blood when Phoenix?
You guys are like.
Fine. Harmon gets up, cuts the tongue out, cauterizes the wound. Boom, there you go. He goes back to sleep.
Yeah, no problem.
Job's a good one.
All right. So again, does anything happen during the night elf?
Oh, yeah, what happened to the mechanic guy?
Well, he's unconscious, and you guys just like left him on the floor. So, yeah, I guess he eventually wakes up, like rubbing his head, like, what? And, like looking around, like, so on.
Yeah, so I'm still there working because sleep. There's a machine to be worked on.
He wakes up and he sees you, and he's like, "You're still here?"
I give him this like look of despise. Like, what did you think I would? Did I not tell you what you've done?
Why are you fixing it? Who cares?
I care.
Who cares? Who cares? I walk over with the last cutter, flip it on, and I say, "What do you know about what happened up above?"
Nothing. I'm not involved in whatever you're doing. I swear.
I am going to kill you.
Damn, this is like
Why?
the most violent I've ever seen Natalia.
I haven't done anything.
That's the problem.
Oh no, he's definitely done stuff. Oh,
Well, he's not using the hands properly, so let's just start there.
and
I mean, I can only imagine this happens at roughly the same time we're interrogating the guy upstairs.
Yeah,
I mean,
pretty much.
Yep.
so you're on your own on this one, True.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I yell. Let's see what do I say. Tell me what you know about the dead person upstairs.
What? What dead person? I've been down here with you the entire time. What are you talking about?
From before, and then I shove the last cutter into the ground next to him.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, I don't know him. I just know there was a body in the bar. I mean, did you talk to the bartender? I bet he knows more.
He's dead.
Why?
Because someone killed him.
He was not useful. Are you going to be useful?
Wow, actual psycho.
I don't know anything. I just work here on these things.
Wrong answer.
Do I kill this
Man, Troot,
Do I kill this guy?
Troot taking a full fucking slip and slide straight to CE on that alignment shot.
I mean, you can only be bubbly for so long before you break. The bubble has to pop eventually.
What are you gonna do, Troot?
What am I gonna do?
That
Um,
is indeed the question.
Just kill the fucking guy. You want to kill him? Do it.
He's
A
so
little
cool. He's got welding goggles.
Then take them for yourself.
You mean my welding goggles?
I'm not being funny, right? But as members of the Inquisition, taking welding goggles is about as easy as saying, "These are mine." I'm not really
These
sure
are
there's got to be a
mine.
death involved.
No. So what I say is, we'll see what the others who are not as kind as me have to say to you later. Until then, you will help me sort this out, and I will tell you how to do it, because clearly you have no education. Let's get to work. Please.
Okay, he says, like picking himself up. He's like, "All right, I'll follow your direction."
After my head starts spinning.
What?
After my
Then
head
we go
stops
back.
spinning.
Yeah.
You got knocked the
No.
fuck out.
I go
Has
back
to have a headache.
instructing this guy on how to not be such a shithead when it comes to repairing things. Yeah, that's my night.
Ah.
This is absolutely atrocious.
Okay. Well, I mean, I think I want to end it there. You guys.
Cool.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were gonna do the public execution tonight.
No, we'll do it tomorrow.
Well, next time.
Oh, we'll do it tomorrow, huh?
Yeah, tomorrow.
I'm not playing this again tomorrow.
I'm free.
We'll do it. We'll do it next week. All right.
Yeah.
So, have a good one, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just gonna kill local recording. Goodbye, local recording. Goodbye.